Right, legends. I click that Streameruni Ente button. I am back. We are live. It says we are live right now, leggies. What is cracking out there in Z crypto world? I can see you. It's been a fucking while, hasn't it? If you're a replay viewer, guys, hit the like button. You know what to do. I'm back. Bitcoin's fucking breaking out of crazy levels. It's great to see. You know, actually, for once, I went on a break, went traveling, did Singapore, did Bali, did a little bit of the fucking Taiwanese stuff, or Thailand. And then when I got back perfectly on time, then Bitcoin starts moving. So it's behaving itself. BTC is behaving itself at the moment, because when I come back to the charts, which is rare, usually I go away and it starts fucking moving or trending or doing whatever. But yeah, back on the charts now, it's like Bitcoin's moving again when I got back onto the charts, which is absolutely fucking fantastic, sire. Anyway, guys, we're going to do some trades on this stream, lower time frame stuff. I just did a massive update to alpha.exchange. Alpha.exchange is my DEX. No BS, no VPN, no KYC, no SPF. It's not possible. It's not possible for there to be a situation like SPF with my DEX, alpha.exchange. Big update, guys. Lots of UI changes. Much smoother in terms of all of the feedback we got. We changed. So this scroll wheel now is like smooth. We've done the fucking update to the wallet so you can get in with SafePal or whatever fucking wallet you're using, right? SafePal, Coinbase, BNB. You can get in. You can get in, legends. You can do it now. You can do it. It's open. It's open and available. So guys, we're going to do that. Also, I want to talk about PrimeXBT as well. Really good exchange. No KYC as well. So I have a link in the description. They're actually offering you dudes in the community 20% on anything you deposit in their exchange. They're going to give you 20% on it. So deposit 10K, get 2K free trading amount of your funds in there, tradable funds in there. Good exchange as well. I'm going to quickly do that for now and get Alpha back up, because we're going to do some trades on Alpha. But yeah, definitely go and get an account with PrimeXBT if you want to get that free bonus. It's free cash, basically. Just trade with it, do what you got to do. But guys, let's talk about the itty bitty bad boy. We're back. Long to short ratios just in favor. We're just happy. It's just a good sign. Gold, like Bitcoin coming up the ranks. Good to see. Obviously, we can look into Bitcoin as well, but Bitcoin versus gold. Been having a look at this. Pretty interesting. We're climbing up the ranks again, almost on Facebook. In terms of the coin volume right now, let's have a look on exchanges. Big volume numbers, guys. Spot and derivatives. Spot's pretty fucking massive as well at the minute. And then obviously the coins, we can look at the volume of each individual coin. But volume's up. And that's what usually happens before the elections anyway. The US elections specifically. And it's funny that the US election is happening on Guy Fawkes night. The day I was supposed to be born, but I was fucking lazy and didn't want to leave the inside of my madre. So I was born on the 10th of November, not the fucking 5th. So that's why. Leggies, I was I make a joke. You know, Guy Fawkes had it right. You know, Guy Fawkes had it right. He tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament. That sounds great. That's why I was supposed to be born on Guy Fawkes Day. I fucking hate the government. So he was onto something. He was trying to blow up the socialist government at the time. Anyway, fucking hell, legends. We're going to do some trades. Algo Master right now still along. I'm going to wait till Algo Master flips. I'm on sensitivity 5. You can whack on the autopilot mode, guys. Obviously, if you're watching this, you probably already know about this indicator. But because this is mainly the core community watching this right now. But yeah, Algo Master, if you put it onto autopilot, which it goes and does a whole load of back-tested scraping, or it looks at the last 25 trades, finds out what's the most profitable settings the indicator should be on, and it sets it to that by going on what the past is. You can get it up to 13% in the last 10 trades. Sorry, the last 25 trades, auto sensitivity at 10. But sensitivity at 10 for me right now, that's a lot of in and out. So what I've done is I've just left it on 5, and I'm going to wait for a couple trades to play out. We'll literally just play with Algo Master. We'll just trade with Algo Master on the stream. When it goes short, I'll take a short, put the stop loss above the high, see what happens, all right? We'll just trade with Algo Master. I'm pretty confident, guys, that we're going to get some nice, juicy moves, especially with the volatility back. We can actually obviously have the quantifiable evidence to back that up as well. The implied volatility, let me bring up the on-chain data. Sorry, it will be an on-chain. Let me just quickly check. I'll bring up Crypto Derivative Suite as well. I just want to show you a couple metrics, legends. So In terms of implied volatility, that's on the other indicator, but I do want to show you the longer-short ratio. Actually, no, not the longer-short ratio. I want to see the open interest, and I want to see what we're doing on implied volatility, because these two charts, guys, obviously you want to go on a higher time frame to get that data point. Right now, we're like super down. Jeez. Good to see at the price point we're at. Like every single time you're getting up to these levels, you're seeing pullbacks. And we've just absolutely, nice. And implied volatility, guys, is coming up, actually. If you go on the monthly scale, it's kind of nuts, actually, to see it where it's at. Wait for it to load. Monthly implied volatility is essentially at an all-time low right now. So I'm kind of like whizzing into all this and not even explaining what I'm talking about. Some of you guys are like, what does this all mean? Let me explain. So with volatility at where it's at a historic low, and looking at what's going on with the dealers, and I've already spoken about this multiple times, you've probably seen all my other videos, but I'll quickly mention it again. With the Chicago Mercantile Exchange and the COT, the commitment of traders on the exchange, so the dealers, the liquidity providers who use the exchange, they're the ones actually, their mandate is to fill liquidity on both sides of the books. But what they've done is recently they've taken a huge directional bet on Bitcoin that they think the price is going to rise, and that's why they're substantially, massively exposed to long exposure. So the exposure is on the long side, and it's a directional play, because usually what they would actually be is just playing the other side of the asset managers, and asset managers are long. So it's actually not very common to see the dealers, like you can see they've been short the whole time. Obviously, the asset managers have been long the whole time. That's kind of how this operation should operate, because they're liquidity providers. They're supposed to be equaling the books out. But now, legends, you can see that they're taking a huge directional bet. They don't just have more short, they don't have more longs and shorts. They actually have spread as well. So they're literally just completely doubling or even tripling the amount of exposure to longs they have, which is a very good sign, guys. Doesn't mean we can't have some intraday movements to the downside. That's why I'm going to trade with AlgoMaster. But taking into account that implied volatility is at 0, so basically it's the lowest implied volatility we've had for pretty much the whole of Bitcoin's history on this chart, actually. We've got the dealers massively long, who are institutional grade players, and we have retail who are massively short. That means an open interest is high, 12.4 on CME, on the CME. Binance is 9, let's say 10, 9.9. So 9 actually, not 9.9. So we're looking at a pretty interesting dynamic here, legends, where I would say that doesn't mean we can't have a little bit of an intraday volatility, like I said. Obviously, Bitcoin's going to play some of its, lower time frame in and out stuff, which is all good and fun. I'm going to use the indicators for that anyway. I'm gonna leave this on, guys. I'm gonna place a trade on. I'm literally gonna place a trade on Alpha in a minute when we get the sell on tracking. Actually, wait, we got the new beta. Have I got the beta up? Am I on the right one? So I'm not on the right one right now, because we have a new AlgoMaster beta, which we're testing at the moment, and it has a new tool, has a new feature where it has a re-entry signal. So let's just say, for instance, this buy signal on AlgoMaster, it rallies and it's a great move and it's in a profitable trade. What happens if you get a TP1, a TP2, a TP3, a TP4, right? So a lot of people might take all of their profit on TP1, and then they're like, oh, well, it continued, but no, I didn't get in. We've designed something that has used about 3 different parameters that's saying that if the price does continue after a TP, you get a re-entry signal. That's coming in the next update. That should happen probably in the next 2 days. So you've got, guys, I always say take 25% on each TP, but if it does go to TP 9, 10, 11, 12, like we've seen up to 13 TPs before. So, that you're probably going to exhaust the amount of profit you can take out of the trade. But we do have it on the beta. This is not the right one. Have I got re-entry here? No, it's not there. So the next update, you will have a re-entry signal, and I'll trade with that live, because if you take a little bit of your own trading knowledge and you take a little bit of the other indications, let's obviously say auto charting tools or Trendmaster or Wavemaster, and you combine about 3 or 4 things together, it's pretty much fucking like got to the point now where you don't have to do anything, legends. You just have to wait, click buy or sell. The indicators are getting mad out here. Got Stefan in the building. What's crack-a-lacking? But yeah, so really, really nice move here, guys. But there's a re-entry signal. So when you get like a short, for instance, we might get one now. let's just say the first TP was here and it rallies back up, then it continues, you'll actually get a re-entry to another short. And obviously vice versa to the long side. So really, really good to see that feature. And I'm going to be obviously using that. PrimeXBT, what does it think? Let's whip it up and have a look. It's just going to load it up and let's have a look at what. So you can see green. It's just green all the way up. This is another indicator, guys, volume delta. And then obviously scalp master for the short-term scalpies. And then we're above the EMA ribbon on trend master. But I'm not going to go into those right now. Guys, it's pretty simple. I'm just going to play some trades on Alpha. We did a massive update, brand new UI. You can see it. Alpha.exchange, my exchange. I will also talk about PrimeXBT as well. There's a link in the description to PrimeXBT for the 20% deposit bonus with my link, okay? But we're going to see what's going to happen. Also, like, just to go back to the point I was making before, with the retail guys so short and the institutions in terms of the guys who are working at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the COT, committed traders there so long. What the whole thing about the implied volatility is that because the volatility is very low, so okay, what's going to happen? Which way are we going to explode? Are we going to explode up or are we going to explode down? And I would say that the probability of exploding up is much higher. Obviously, we've done half of it already for the blue sky breakout. But what I'm trying to get at is that even if we do have some volatility coming back and breaking trend, because obviously this could just break this trend line, we could see the price of Bitcoin come back down to retest lower levels. That can obviously happen. I'm just saying that the probability with the standpoint of everything I look at, with the dealers, with the retail guys, with the implied volatility and going through the CBBI, the CBBI hasn't even moved yet, guys. Like, the CBBI hasn't even started moving yet. So, like, we haven't even broke, like, yet. Like, we're getting to an all-time high in price, which is great. But the CBBI hasn't even got there yet. So we've got another 30 points to 100. And every single time we've seen a top in Bitcoin, we have hit 100. Okay, so CBBI is super fucking lagging the price, which is great to see. We want to see this. This is very important. And so my thesis and my point is this, is that it's very unlikely that the next massive explosion in volatility is going to be taking us below 42K. Look, doesn't mean it can't happen. I'm just saying it's very unlikely it happens with all the parameters that if everything stays how it is right now, with everything I look at, you know, we might have some short-term volatility to come to the downside and break trend, but I think the explosion of volatility is going to be to the upside. If, yes, of course, if there's a nuclear fucking war which kicks off, or, you know, Trump gets assassinated or something, or just something major, you know, maybe North Korea moving troops into Russia, that causes some tension, there's a tactical nuke goes off, and then we see something like that. Maybe fucking, you know, obviously the Middle East is a bit hot right now. Yeah, this could maybe mean Bitcoin breaks $42,000. But if everything's clean standing how it is, looking at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, the COT, looking at the retail boys, it's not rocket science, is it, Legends? You've got retail traders who don't usually get it right, who are short. They are usually wrong. You've got the boys who are usually right, who are long. Okay, great. You've got the CBBI, which is beginning to move, but hasn't moved that much yet. And then implied volatility is at 0. What more do I have to fucking say, Leggies? It's either going to be now, blue sky breakout territory, or we're going to get something like this, where you zip down. Everyone's going to have this on their charts, because obviously this is what most of you boys and gals on crypto Twitter do. You're kind of looking at the kind of flat pattern recognition stuff, which is fine. You know, you can make money with it. If we do come back down to this, back up, lower high, we break trend, fine. Into here, we come back down, hit some Fibonacci retracement levels. I'm all cool with that. I just don't think that in the time it takes for Bitcoin to nuke all the way to here, it's going to then make a new low and then consistently make a new low and then begin to create a trend and then lower highs, lower lows coming into it. And then we hit 42 and it breaks 42 and we go into a bear market. With everything how it is right now, very, very unlikely. So, yeah, that is a scenario which can play out. I will look for a short in a minute on this stream with Algo Master if we do see the indicator put a sell signal out. So I'm going to take a trade on this on stream on Alpha in a minute. I'm going to literally just slam on. I'll slam on like 20K trade or something, 20,000 US dollars. This is Alpha.exchange, is my exchange. I've got like 5K in this exchange right now, which is obviously a decentralized exchange, so I don't hold anyone's information. We have a smart contract, you deposit into it, And there's 3 functions: deposit, withdraw, and trade. Once it's in the smart contract, that allows you to get the leverage. So this is a decentralized exchange which has leverage. And let's be completely clear here. It's not like Uniswap, and it's not like Binance Smart Chain or whatever it is, fucking Pancake Swap. It's not like that, all right? Because we are offering perpetual futures, right? So what it is just one step closer to that, where you don't need an email, you don't need to do KYC, you don't need a VPN. I don't hold any of the information because it's my exchange. I don't hold any of your info. The government can never close me down. Come and knock on my fucking door in the Burj Khalifa. See how that's going to do. If the government come to my house and knock on the Burj Khalifa, and they start saying, "Bruv, you got to take down Alpha Exchange," I'll just be like, "I'm not fucking leaving." I'll just do the full, but I'm not fucking leaving, and then just spit in their face and say, "Get out." I said it's no SPF. That was the big part of the fucking marketing. No SPF. Alpha.exchange ain't going down. I'm doing the classic Leo against the fucking man in Wolf of Wallers. I'm not fucking leaving, sir. And actually, technically speaking, the Burj Khalifa does have a law, if you live in the Burj Khalifa, where you're not allowed to be arrested in the building and you cannot be extracted out of the building. So technically speaking, I could literally just batter down the doors. They can't get me out, and I could leave the exchange running. So Alpha.exchange ain't going down. It's not going anywhere. And big UI update. We actually got one more update because these buttons are inversed. So you see how when you hover over it, it goes red, and then when you hover over that, it goes green. Obviously, that was not by design. We will change that. That's going to happen at 11 p.m. tonight, where those buttons will be curved around the edges, and they won't be inverse. So it won't be like, "Oh, I'm buying," and then actually it's red. Which makes no sense, sire. It makes no sense, sire. Anyway, I'm going to place some trades. If we get a sell signal on Alpha, I'll place a trade. If we get a sell signal on Algo Master, the indicator, I'll place a trade. So say we get a sell signal here, comes down, I'll just place a trade straight for that. I'll whack a stop loss, probably around 1% of that account. So if it's going to be a $20,000 trade, I'm going to look at trying to get a stop loss around the high, okay? And we're going to play around with this indicator with my exchange Alpha. And guys, just to mention as well, don't forget, this is actually pretty fucking sweet. PrimeXBT is no KYC as well. I've been messing around with this exchange, and I do really like it. I am going to be putting a little bit more size onto this. So PrimeXBT as well, legends, they have a 20% deposit bonus with my referral link. It is in the description. I've said it before. You go down there, click on the link, sign up, put in 10K. You get 2K fucking free tradable money. So yeah, check out PrimeXBT, no KYC alternative as well. The links are in the Z description to get that sorted out. But I would say get PrimeXBT, no KYC, and then use Alpha.exchange because this is my exchange. No one can fuck around with this. It's good for lower time frames, but I just trade on the hourly on it because essentially the volume numbers, they are good. But if you're trading more than $1 million, maybe you are, maybe you're not. If you're trading more than $1 million, I would stay on a higher time frame because you're going to move the price on Alpha a lot, which is good and bad because Alpha sometimes doesn't move before the move and sometimes it does. So like Alpha, because the liquidity is lower than other exchanges, sometimes you can catch an edge on this because arbitrage trading isn't happening on a DEX. So, the price of Bitcoin can rally and you can see it go and it's like, what? It's mooning on Binance, but it hasn't moved yet on Alpha. And you're like, okay, easy, I'll take that bid. And then you moon it. So it's you can actually get some interesting dynamics here. Me and my friend were trading on this a couple months ago now, and there were some moments where Bitcoin would move a substantial price point, like move a substantial amount. Alpha just doesn't have all the time the liquidity, so it's like boom, you can get in before the move happens. So Alpha.exchange, link is in the description. It's Alpha.exchange. We need testers as well. We've got loads of testers in there right now. But it's Alpha.exchange in your URL. Just make sure it works as well. Yeah, you can use PrimeXBT. You can use PrimeXBT in England. All you need is VPN. I've got a VPN link as well. So, you just go to the description box below, bro. Find my VPN. I use Surfshark. You can get it for $2 a month or some shit. Obviously, a great deal. And then go to PrimeXBT. Use my referral link in the description. And then you get the 20% deposit bonus. So essentially, if you put 10K in or 5K or whatever you're doing, put $100 in. I don't know. You get $20 free. If it's $100, if you put 10K in, you get $2,000. But The link's in the Z description. PrimeXBT and Alpha.exchange. No KYC, baby. But yeah, we're going to place a trade. Anyway, like, that's kind of it, guys. You know, in terms of, like, going into some longer-term, like, analysis on this, I just don't think you really need it. If we break above the all-time high, we're doing what any trader should do, and we're going with the fucking trend. We're just going to allow the market to run. We're not going to look to short into no man's land. We're not going to try and short into a blue sky breakout. We're going to go with the market. We're going to continuously trend as your friend, trade up. And then when there is a substantial break, then we'll look to take profit and short the market. But that's the way we're going to do it, because obviously the MDX Trading Bot as well, there are so many things. The MDX Trading Bot's long from here, okay? You know, this is designed to catch the swing. Like, why would you bet against it now when this is in the fucking swing? Like, sometimes this thing can just stay in longs, and no one, like that, loads of people would have just taken profit here. Oh, maybe it's a short. Oh, whoops, stopped out. This just kept you in. This is designed for swings. Even the swings down, sell, massive nuke, rebuy huge amount of extra Bitcoin. So, like, this indicator, and this is showing it on a fucking time period where we're going flat and sideways. Along here, look at this one. You can't see the buy and sell signal because the code doesn't go back that far to show you the actual signals, but you can see where it got in and out. So it got in here, one, another in, buy. Look at this one, buy. It just took you the whole way up. Buy. Crazy swing there. That was like a huge win. And if we get that again, the bot's just going to take over. The MDX Trading Bot is designed to catch the swings. It's not designed to trade ranges. Like, that's when you have drawdowns. That's fine. I've spoken about this again a billion times. There's so many things I'm doing now, legends. I've got the indicator suite, which is the best of the industry. Algo Master is the best in the industry. I've got the Trading Bot, which I give for free, which I use for fucking decade nearly myself. Actually, the bot hasn't been running for a decade. It's been running since 2020, actually. But I used to use it before that, before it was running. Maybe 5 years. And then all the other... The reason I got to that point was 5 years of experience in trading anyway. So you got the bot, you got the indicators, you got the academy. We got a whole load of new mentors. So we got all the new mentors in here now. You can come and they can help you trade, literally from A to Z. Anyway, I won't go through the platform in terms of a shill of my own thing. You just look at it, mdxalgo.com. But the bot is just murking numbers right now. It's just murking numbers. It's just making money. It just makes money when you sleep. It's an automated trading bot. Look at the difference between Bitcoin, if you had hodled it, the red line, and my bot. It's just like that. The equity curve on this thing is just going to the moon. It's going to get more crazy because that's when this thing wins. When the market starts trending, this thing fucking wins. The max winning trade is 66%. The max losing trade ever. It's the max losing trade on this thing ever is fucking 7%. Look at the difference. Win rate is 38%. This is the beauty of it. People don't understand that win rate is irrelevant. It means nothing. All you need to look at is P&L. Win rate is irrelevant. You get fucking, I can't remember his name. What's his name? That guy. I've just been living the dream. Whoa, Viking. What? Right now, brother? Right now? I'm on stream, bruv. All right, I'll let him... Viking, right now? Right now, bruv? You're even in the chat. Fucking hell. Yeah, I'm going to have to just get rid of that. But yeah, anyway, the fucking, you know what's going off. I'll jump, to be honest, I could jump you in, Viking, in a minute. But the bot, look, it's just murking the numbers. The numbers. Murking. 6.4 thousand. If you just do this, guys, you have Algo Master on and you have the bot on. Like, what are you doing? It's too fucking easy. I don't even need to stream anymore. Just buy my shit, get my bot for free, buy my fucking platform MDX Algo, let the mentors and the Algo trade for you. We have 260 alerts. Like, I'm not even trying to sell my product because I know it sells itself. But the thing is, the only thing I can talk about now is my product. Like, there's nothing I can talk about. Who cares what I think? I'm just irrelevant now. I am irrelevant. It doesn't matter what I think anymore. I can give you my fucking prediction. I can tell you what I think is going to happen. But what's the point? It doesn't matter. You just use the bot. trade with Algo Master, and use the indicators. And it's all automatable with Wonder Trade or whatever it is, Wonderbot. So, like, what's the point? It's all over. Legends, it's over for me. It's not worth. It's like, why? Why are you even listening? It's just like, no, bro. It's just done, man. It's the new world. It's the new fucking world. That's the bot, Crypto Viking. It's literally bot, get bot for free. Buy MDX algo. Have mentor tell you what to do. Automate Algo Master. You make money. Look at it. It's on the fucking street. I can't. It's not worth it. It's not worth even this. It's just not worth it. Just get the software. It's getting ridiculous. 5 TPs move back. Perfect. But it is really getting to that point. Look at it on the weekly. The weekly is insane. Algo Master's up like 222% on automated sensitivity 5. Let me see what autopilot is on. Because obviously autopilot's taking the last trades. And then there shouldn't even be that many trades on this fucking chart. Look at that buy down there. Okay, see you. Goodbye. Up now. It's sold there. Buy, sell, back into the next trade. Autopilot's loading. It's loaded. 410%. I'm going to take it off autopilot because I don't want to, on the lower time frames right now, I don't want to do high velocity stuff. We're going to wait for the next short anyway. But like, yeah, I don't know what to say anymore. Like, it's the bot is not good for it's not a scalping thing. It's a swing thing. But what the bot is an insurance policy. All you should think of it as this. It's an insurance policy because it will always trade no matter what. It will trade when you sleep. It doesn't have to go and fucking shag its missus to feel good. It doesn't need to go to the shop and buy food to eat. It doesn't need to do things that monkeys need to do to feel good and survive. It's not a monkey. It's a fucking bot. It's a piece of automated code. So it doesn't have to do shit like that. So you know that even if you go out and drink alcohol and smoke cigarettes and party and eat food and shag your missus on the weekend, and you all the things that you do, which you need to do to feel normal as a human being, you can still do those things, but have the comfort of knowing that, yes, if the market's not in swing, it won't make you money. You might lose 7% on a trade every now and again. You might lose a bit of money over 6 months. Like, we lost a bit of money over 6 months. But you can't deny that it's made 6,400% and 2,000% net profit over a longer term time period, because you know that when you're banging your missus and going to the shop and eating your fucking Sainsbury's and doing all your things and going for a walk, we need to walk, human beings, to feel good. You know that the bot will just catch it. It's impossible for it not to catch the big swing. So it's an insurance policy. And whilst the market is going flat and sideways, then you just whack on Algo Master and you just trade with Algo Master. So you go, bot, now I don't have to worry about FOMOing and missing the big swing. Cool. Now Algo Master helps me trade the sideways stuff when the bot doesn't do well. And then when you make money when the bot's not doing fucking well, you reduce the gross loss and you get closer to, because you can actually make 6,400% with the bot. You can. But you don't if you leave it completely automated. But if you go and counter trade the bad signals, which means 62% of the time it's wrong, if you counter trade the signals and you reduce the gross loss with Algo Master, you're just done. It's just over. Like, because then you're just essentially mitigating the losses the bot makes in scalp markets. It will always catch the trend, which means you can sleep perfectly at night without worrying and FOMOing and freaking out. I'm going to miss the big move on Bitcoin. No, you're not. The bot can't. It will not miss it. It's impossible to miss it. You use Algo Master when the shit is going sideways. It's honestly, you don't need to watch me anymore, guys. It's over for me. Like, I don't know the stream. I don't need to stream anymore. I've essentially, what I've done is, from the products that I have built, I have completely made myself as a trader irrelevant. It doesn't matter what I think. You know, what does my prediction mean? It doesn't mean anything. Who gives a fuck about my prediction? Oh, he was right. Doesn't matter. You're not in a position. You didn't make any money. Like, just use the fucking tools and the software. It's just over, bro. There's no point. Like, content creation and trading's done. You don't need anything. Content creation and trading is done. You don't need anything. Yes, I'll sit here on stream and drink alcohol sometimes and be an idiot. Yeah, that'll be whatever. That'll be the content. But trading, like, what? Firstly, it's a blue sky breakout soon, so no one knows when it's going to stop. Even if it nukes a little bit, it's a Fibonacci retracement. The dealers are long, so like the dealers are long, and retail are short. Retail are short. Retail are short. They're fucking short. The dealers are long. Dealers are long. Retail are short. The indicators in the algorithm and the bot is doing all the trading for me. Okay, that's all you need to know, legends. Just go and do it. Like, it's not hard. And also, one last thing. To top it all off, you can trade on my fucking decentralized exchange. I have a decentralized exchange you can trade on as well. And that's no SBF, no bullshit, no VPN, no KYC. Even if the SEC knocked on my door, I would tell them I'm not fucking leaving. And that would just be hilarious. I'll be on stream, just SEC, come out of your room. Nah, bruv, I'm not fucking leaving. I miss streaming, man. I miss streaming, bruv. I like having the core community in here, like 100 and 200 people. It's just a nice little, it's a chilled amount of people. I don't have to worry about, like, 2,000 people joining and having to fucking act like a fucking clown. I can just chill, even though I am kind of acting like a clown, but a giga clown. But yeah, it's just like that. It's like, what the fuck? It's like, what? It's like that. Even if they come and knock on the door, SEC, I'm not fucking leaving. They ain't going anywhere. I said in my marketing of this company, Alpha Pro, I said there's no SBF involved. They can't take me down. I won't allow it. I will not allow it, sire. You can see yourself out of the fucking Burj. And you're not allowed, it's illegal to be arrested in the Burj Khalifa. Can't be evicted out of the building. That's why there's a lot of mafia here. Anyway, so yeah, it's all looking good, but like I said, it's irrelevant. You don't have to watch these anymore. You have to watch these streams anymore. Algo Master's trading for me. Cool. The bot is automated catching. You always catch the swing with the bot. Algo Master is essentially what you use in the scout range. So what's the fucking point? It's done. Okay, let's do questions. That's the best way to do it. Yeah, like, don't worry about what I've told you what I think. Let's just do questions, because if you ask me a question, then it's more dynamic. It's like there's a little bit of flavor. There's a nuance to it. I don't know what you're going to say, so I can then essentially answer with topics which I'm not even prepared for. So ask me questions. Come back to Bali and try to scam me in here. Come back to Bali and try to scam me in here. What is going on, bro? Altcoins, please. What about Trio and SMT? Great question. Okay, I can't really say much about Trio because I don't want to do any inside trading stuff. All I know is that I know people who work there. I know the team. I know them very well. Let's just say this. There's a big plan ahead, which does involve, I don't want to say too much. There's a plan ahead that involves certain things within the business, which will probably have a positive effect on something which is trading in the market. I can't say much, obviously, legends, because I don't want to get fucking whappity whipped. But yeah, I think Trio is going to do really well. SMT as well. I'm actually going to be doing a video with the team in the next couple of days, which is great because they got a new product out. It's a gold RWA backed bullion product, which has, you can actually redeem it, etc. So it's very, very nice. And I think it's what they need to do is get into that gold market, because gold is just, like, no one talks about gold because gold is the thing of the governments. It's government's money. Retail don't really own that much gold in comparison to governments. Obviously, like America have 15,000 metric tons of the stuff. Actually, it's a bit less now. I think they've gone down quite significantly, and China's really rapidly catching up. But yeah, you can see gold's absolutely going for it. So it's a great product for, say, an institutional or, say, governmentary level investor. So that's what they're doing. But gold, guys, this is a huge, huge thing. Remember down here, legends, I had the seasonality trade, and I was saying my target's 3,000. Yo, we're almost there. When I was saying that shit here, people were laughing at me. What are you on about? $3,000 gold. Yep, 2.785, almost fucking there. And I have some gold. I own Pax gold. I own bullion gold. I got some nice fucking jewelry. You know, I got a bit of gold kicking about, especially on, you know, the Pax side of it. But it's done really well. It's done very, very well. For gold, it's just giggering it. And I think it's gonna go more. It's gonna go higher. And it's definitely, you know, it's building into that narrative for Bitcoin, because obviously Bitcoin is the young buck. It's the young buck version of gold. Gold's like the old granddad, obviously. It's the old 5,000-year-old granddad. It's not. It's old. It's 5,000 years old, but it has a longevity fucking roadmap of another 20 million years, because it can't. It's like its longevity cycle of gold is so good. It's just spirulinaing. It's on M&M. It's taking fucking resveratrol. It's doing all the fucking health foods. It's eating fucking organic grass, pasture-raised eggs. Pasture-raised, not pasteurized. Pasture-raised organic chicken eggs. It's on all that. It's just like one of them longevity dudes out there. Bees, honey from the fucking nature. You know, he's going and pulling the honey out the bee's ass. What, bruv? Obviously, that's not the creation, how honey is created, pulling out honey out of a bee's ass. But yeah, I'm saying like that. Gold's the old school. Gold is the old school. Good longevity. But Bitcoin's the young buck on the rodeo. And it's, it's very, very good for the narrative, especially with, you know, the ETFs that's come on board recently in the last year. It's very, very good. And anyway, like I said, it's irrelevant what I think. It's just no point. Just ask questions. There's no point me even being here, because I've just essentially built tools for you guys to have, which essentially make myself irrelevant. Algo Master and my trading bot. Just go away and look at it. I promise you. And I'm not even. I don't care, guys. I have fucking millions and millions and millions of dollars. I don't give a fuck. Anyway, I couldn't give a fuck. I'm saying this because it's more about impact. Just go and look into it. It's literally. I don't even give a fuck anymore. Like, just go and look at it. It's ridiculous. Why trade shitcoins when you can trade levered SMSTR? Yeah, you know, essentially it is. If you're buying that stock, if you're buying MicroStrategy, you're essentially owning Bitcoin in itself, and it's better than buying a lot of the ETFs because you haven't got the fee structure attached to it. And also, I think Michael Saylor will probably build a better business on the back of it. So it's like you're almost getting double. The only caveat is that if MicroStrategy and fucking Michael Saylor makes a bad decision in his business and say they have a significantly bad earnings report, that could affect it. If you're owning the spot gold, you haven't got the external exposure to the risk of a CEO fucking up. Bitcoin doesn't have a CEO. But yes. Where are we with this one? I'm just making sure everything's looking good on the old big screen. Yo, what level do you expect to take your short? I don't, guys. Like, I'm gonna wait to take the short. I've got $20,000 ready to sell. I'm just gonna click sell. All right, on Alpha.exchange. It's my exchange. I'm doing it on my own fucking exchange. Alpha.exchange. Like I said, it can't be taken down. No KYC. I should have a fucking banner saying no KYC, no VPN, no SBF, no BS. That's the fucking slogan. I'm just going to wait till Algo Master on sensitivity 5 sells, and I'll take the sell. I'll take the short. I'll put the stop loss above the high, and we'll just see what happens on the next trade. It's had a pretty nice juicy move. We might get something else. It's been pretty good to the upside, so I would say there'll probably be a little bit of chop, but we'll just play it on this stream, just to give you an example. I've got ETH charted around 7.8. Do you trade ETH? Yeah, of course I trade ETH. What kind of question is that, bro? I'm going to call my daughter Ethereum. Vitalik's going to be fucking getting a hard-on thinking about it. Yeah, I trade ETH. I've actually had a prediction out on ETH for a while. But again, like I told you, my predictions are irrelevant. You just need my trading bot and you need my software. You don't need anything else. That was, I drew this after the FTX collapse. That was my trajectory. Very simple parabola back up to the highs. Yes, we had a slight dip in the middle of it, but it actually did outpace this prediction at the beginning. We never even had a sell signal on Algo Master on ETH. That's how small this is. This is how early this is. Bitcoin had multiple buys and sells. So I think Fibonacci extensions, like I said, do not get too crazy with Fibonacci extensions. I would say the 2618 is the highest it goes. I don't think it goes that high. Maybe get a blow off top, but I think ultimately you're not going to go higher than $12,000 this market cycle. If it goes above the 2.618 extension, fine. Something's happened. Ethereum to the moon. Don't stop. We made it. Maybe something happens like, you know, a big company in the FANG sector say, we are going to now create, or we're going to standardize our business as an ERC20, and we want to get it whacked into an ETF as a tokenized version of, you know, Google. Okay, that's going to do something. I don't know what that does. I don't think anyone can even understand. I don't think anyone can even comprehend what that does, because we don't understand numbers when it comes to trillions of dollars of market cap, wanting to say tokenize the whole base of their stock share and then change the indice structure of the company, because it wouldn't be a stock anyway. It would, but it would just be a tokenized stock. It would be very interesting to see what happens. But yeah, I don't think ETH goes above the 2618. I don't think it's. I think $12,000 is the highest it goes this cycle. And I've said that from the beginning. I said that when actually I was talking about that when we had the crash of the FTX crash. But yeah, of course I trade ETH, bro. Fucking hell, bruv. On fire. It's good to be back streaming anyway, guys. Hit the like button if you like. I've only got 60 likes. Like, what the? Do you think I'm a dickhead or something? Do you think I'm just a fucking? Who do you think I am? You just think I'm some wanker? You literally, all of you just think of me as a wanker right now. You're all just laughing at me in the chat. Just like, that MDX brother is a wankski. All of you just think I'm a wanker. It's fucking, bruv. Crypto Tiger. You all just think I'm an absolute jerk off. With 60 likes. You're having a bubble, bro. Ugh. It's good to have the common faces, you know, here. It's good to have the common legendary faces in the chat. Anyway, what was my point? Oh, mate, my hair's getting long as again, you know. Signing up to MDX, feeling Bybit. Yeah, bruv, like you just don't get it. There's no point me being here, guys. I've just essentially completely eradicated the need for me to tell you anything about trading. You don't need it. Free fucking bot. It trades for you. You can never miss a swing on Bitcoin. Algo Master, you can automate it on wonder.fucking-botupyourass.com. And then you can just run it on autopilot. It's even called autopilot. It's called autopilot. The thing is, this whole stream is basically me just selling my products. But the thing is, it's not me intentionally trying to just like, I don't need the fucking money. I don't need any of this shit. I'm just doing it for the company. So the guys in the business make money. Like, I'm not even trying. I'm not like one of those guys on YouTube who's just trying to constantly shill his shit to make cash. I just can't not shill my shit, because that's the only answer to everybody's questions now. Is, okay, what do you think is going to happen? Well, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what I think, because you just trade with the algos. They don't need to know. They just trade. So, like, you don't need to know. Why is auto charting tools not on? One sec. So AI, so we've integrated AI into it used to be called auto charting tools. Now it's AI charting tools. It's getting fucking crazy. So now we have all the Fibonacci levels built in. So I think StuTube's ones, let's have a look at the StuTube fibs. Let's see what we get. Because StuTube will be happy that I'm showing them on stream, because he loves them. But yeah, so this guy's got it right. Signing up to MDX, easy. You get a fucking account, and the bot is free, like I said. mdxalgo.com/bot. mdxalgo.com/trading bot. Start with that, get that for free, buy the product, buy mdxalgo.com, then you got Algo Master, then you got the bot, and then you're fucking back in business. Then what you do is you go the next step. Oh, here we go. Ooh. That's a bit low though, isn't it? Let me look on the 4 hour a second. It should draw from here to here. And the Fibonacci retracement should be around here. Aha! I'm not 100% if this is drawing. It should be like this. The studio fib should look like this. No, sire. Okay, where's my fucking Fibonacci retracement tool? I've put the studio fibs on. It's coming in about right, yeah. It looks a bit funky though. We need to work on the A. We need to work on the UI on this. I don't like the pink on this. I'm not up for the pink. I'm afraid to say the devs did a good job with the code, but I'm not working on the pink, guys. You know, I'm just not doing that. Anyway, it's all in there, legends. Obviously I have on supply and demand is what I have on my chart. So right now you can see the supply and demand level. So obviously supply is coming in. If we break that, nuke it. But anyway, where am I? Where the fuck am I? Yep, check it out. Also, guys, we have a whole new mentoring thing just kicked off. I don't want to release the landing page yet because it's not finished. Maybe I can just show you. I'll just show you what it is. It's not finished though on mobile, all right? So just don't freak out if your fucking shit looks bad. Mentoring. So it's mdxalgo.com/mentoring. Let me have a look. So if you go to the academy, you should obviously see the new So you got all the mentors in here. This is in the ecosystem. So if you really legends can't make money with my bot, obviously, if you can't, well, it's not even possible. But let's just say you lose loads of money with Algo Master, and let's just say you can't do this. Let's just say you can't set the bot up, and you can't get Algo Master to work. Okay, that's just those two things. You can't set the bot up. You're like, what's going off? And you can't get fucking Algo Master set up on your chart to make it look like it looks like for me. Go on mdxalgo.com/mentoring and just pay one of the mentors $300, $600, $1,000 for 2 months, 2 weeks, to this, to that, 1 year. Just get a course. Just get a fucking course. Like, I think what we're doing now, obviously the ultimate package is not going to be for everyone because the ultimate package has got a chat with me in it. You get a whole load of fucking extra scope. You get all the event listings. You get all the fucking networking ability. Anyway, what am I on about? Let's just go to it now. We even have it already, guys. You don't have to, obviously the ultimate package is ridiculous. This is just if you are really up for it. You're going to get 48 sessions and 24/7 chat for 6 months. But look, personal mentor onboarding call, indicator setup. So all your indicators will be set up by the mentor. You get one-on-one sessions with me in the group chat. That's fine. But this is more exclusive. I'm saying get fucking Kieran, absolute legend. Just get Kieran. Get Jay. Look at him. Anyone who looks like that is someone that you want to fucking play with. Right? You sit down, you say, listen, what the fuck's going on? You look like an absolute G. You look like a legende. What can you do to help me? You click Explore Mentoring. And then we have a new landing page. But guys, I want to be completely clear here. Completely clear. This landing page is not finished. It looks good on desktop, but it doesn't look good on other stuff. These are all the mentors. These dudes will just hold your hand and show you how to set up the whole fucking thing. We even have Smern, Jan, whatever. And then just book a call. Boosh. And what I'm trying to get at here is that if you can't get the bot to set, if you can't set the fucking bot up, which is almost borderline, I don't know, but obviously some people are retruded. If you can't set the bot up, fine. If you can't get Algo Master set up on this, just go and book a call. I think there's a link in the description. Book a call, speak to one of our experts. He'll sit you down. It'll be this guy. Let me show you the guy you'll talk to. Because I love Stefflar. And Stefan, you're going to go a little... You're out there right now, bruv. Stefflar. Look at him. Look at this dude. Look how good looking he is. You just want to get on a call with him to see his fucking beautiful jawline. That's what this company has built. Everyone's good looking. Chris, you're borderline, mate. Chris, you're borderline. Chris, borderline. I'll still put you in the category of averagely good looking, but it's borderline, boss. Germans, you know, difficult. But look at this product. Look at this. This is Jay. Sexy ass. Ooh, sexy. Damn it. Sexy ass. Let's have a look at retail. They're all fucking dumping. Yeah, so that's it. That's what I'm fucking saying. If you need help, just go and book a call. It's on the landing page. Go to mdxalgo.com. Okay. Go to mdxalgo.com. Scroll to the bottom, and if you really can't set it all up, just fucking get a mentor. Anyway, let's answer some questions. What's up with Iran? I don't know. Let me pin a message so you guys can see some shindigs. Which Bitcoin is going mental? Which Bitcoin? What do you mean, which Bitcoin? CME is already making an all-time high, though. So the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is the boys, you can see it here. Where am I going? Here we go. So the boys, this is the COT report. So it's the commitment of traders on the CME, because the CME is now the highest exchange for not liquidity, for open interest. So CME is now the top exchange for open interest in the crypto sphere, which is obviously a good sign for showing that Bitcoin is maturing to a degree. But the boys are fucking mad long, like we've already spoken about. And what we've actually seen is it has broken its all-time high. The CME has broken its all-time high. Like, we actually saw it break this level very briefly on the CME. And that's a great sign for, you know, Bitcoin following that in terms of the spot and derivative price of Bitcoin in the crypto sphere itself. Because obviously the CME is connected to a degree, but there's a different type of trader on the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. So it's a very good sign. And this level, guys, gets broken. It's blue sky breakout. That's it. And like I said, I've made myself irrelevant. You don't need to watch me anymore. It's done. I'm over. I executed my own role as a content creator. You don't, what's the point? All you need is Algo Master, and all you need is my bot. Obviously, the mentoring in the Sphere and the chat group. Where's the chat group? Obviously, we've got the chat group. Let's have a look what we got. There's this as well. So I've actually just upgraded our Telegram group. So the open Telegram group, you probably can't see it. I've created a trade signals group where just charts get automatically posted in here from different traders. Whether they are valuable or not, it's pretty interesting to see the insight of what most people are posting. Whether you use it as a contrarian signal or not, or a counter trade opportunity, that's fine. But the Telegram group has automated charts just going into it now. That's the free Telegram group. It's in the description. t.me/MDX Trading, I think it is. Is that right? No, that's not that. That's Trade Signals. Why am I drafting something? 1 second. Let me find out what the fuck is there. t.me/MDX Trading. You can get the free chart. This is free, obviously, you know, because easy. But in terms of this chat, this is where we actually see the boys really kicking off their pro signals. So the pro signals chat's here. Obviously, I was showing some of my orders the other day. This is one of my long positions from 19,800 or some shit. We got StuTube, absolute legend. We got Turbo Quant Lord Pumpu the 5th. Turbo Quant Lord Pumpu the 5th is mad. It's just, you don't even understand the level we're talking here. Obviously, I post my charts in my videos. I was talking about the implied volatility, how low it is, and obviously, you know, we've got all the fucking charts there. Whoops. We've got all the charts going back for months and months and months, and these are pro signals, so you get an automated message. MDX Trading Bot. Someone's in the chat right now. Does Alpha Pro? Oh, that's a good question. I just want to show you guys one thing. Also, the alert system's here. So essentially, you can see what Algo Master's doing. So in Discord, if you haven't done this yet, literally it just tells you when it's buying and selling, and you can get a heads up on the next trades. So someone asked me in the group, does the Alpha Pro Exchange have the MDX Trading Bot? So this is not available yet. There is, I think, a road to do this. The only issue is because Alpha is I think there is a road to do it. It's quite technical, quite difficult to do. It's quite a difficult task, but I think there might be a road to do it. Not going into basically we could potentially connect the API to some sort of system that connects to a smart contract and then actually uses the trade function within the smart contract to execute the trades. Maybe. But the problem is that because Alpha is a decentralized exchange, there is a big disconnection between me and you. So when you trade on Alpha Pro or Alpha, everyone's calling it Alpha Exchange, but it's called Alpha Pro actually. That was the name that I initially wanted to call it, Alpha Pro, but we didn't get the URL. So Alpha.exchange is the URL. But anyway, we'll see. It's difficult, but we'll see. But ultimately, the exchange is a decentralized exchange, so there is a gap between me and you. I don't have any of your information. I don't know what wallet you're signing in with. I don't know what your funds are. I don't know anything. All I know is that the volume goes up or down. And I know how many users have connected a wallet, because obviously you have to connect to the smart contract, but that's all. And that creates the synergy between the no VPN, the no KYC, the no SBF, the no BS. And like I said, if the SEC come for me and they want to put me in jail to see, I'll say, fuck you, I'm not leaving. So I'm not leaving the house. They can knock on my door and be like, yo. They never will, obviously, Legends. This is not going to happen because we actually route everything through Singapore, which is completely legal what we're doing. So there's nothing even there. The liquidity providers from Singapore. So they will never happen in a billion years. But if it ever did, I just go, I'm not fucking leaving, brother. They can't take us down. And even if the front end of Alpha went down, you can still get your funds because you can still go on a block explorer and access the smart contract if you have the private key. So even if the front end went down, you can still get around it. Because it won't. It's never gone down. It never will. So at the moment, so far today, let me find out for you. 1.5 mil, 16.5 BTC. This is specifically on the Bitcoin USD pair. 71,000 at the low. You can look at all of the information here. And this today has been a pretty slow day. So it ranges from around 3 per day to $15 million. So if you're trading more than $1 million, I wouldn't use Alpha.exchange. That's what I'm saying. If you're trading more than $1 million per trade, I wouldn't use Alpha.exchange. I would go for, I think I've already showed you it, Legends. I'll go for PrimeXBT. Because this is no KYC as well. But I'm using this a lot at the moment, actually, PrimeXBT. PrimeXBT is doing 500 million a day. So if you want to do $1 million trades, you can use PrimeXBT. Again, the link is in the description. And they gave me, because I've partnered with them, Legends, they've given me a bonus fucking referral link where if you deposit, anything you deposit, you get 20% on your deposit. So say you put 10K in, you get 2K to trade with for free. So it's a no fucking brainer. The link is in the description. Click the link, sign up with my referral link, put 1K in and get $200 free to trade with. Easy bit of free cash, blow it on a couple fucking trades. But yeah, if you want to do big size, use PrimeXBT, use Bybit, use whatever. Bigger exchanges. But if you are looking to do something between $10 and $500,000 trades, yeah, Alpha's perfectly fine. Especially on the hourly time frame. If you want to trade, I don't know what you guys are trading. Like some of you guys come in and trade big size, of course. But like I'd say, if you're doing anything between like $1,000 trades to $100,000 trades, 100% you're gonna get fine with that. Like even me right now, with $5,000 I can get up to 50K, and this is only on 30x. We did have 200x, but we took it away because it's just ridiculous. And essentially the amount of say we have 200x available to you guys, we can't actually allow you to do a 200x trade with 10k. What we have to do is we have to limit the size of the orders. So if you want to do 200x trades, we could only really allow you to do $20,000 at the max. So that was kind of what's the point. So 100x is what we've limited it at. And you can 100x it, but obviously this is an advanced tool, so I wouldn't 100x everything. But yeah, Alpha.exchange, and then use PrimeXBT for bigger size. But PrimeXBT is no KYC, so I'll do this right now. Description box, Alpha, you don't need to sign up. There's no email. PrimeXBT, use my referral link to sign up. And then get the bot, get Algo Master, and then you don't ever have to watch a YouTuber or a content creator or get mentoring or anything. Never again. You don't need us. All I'm going to do now is just get pissed on stream and have fun. It's the bull market again. I'm just going to rave it up and get wankered and have a good time. Like, what's the point? I don't need to. My bot catches every single swing. It's impossible for my trading bot not to catch big swings. And Algo Master is automatable with Wonder.wanger. We're even building our own fucking Wonder Trade system in the MDX Algo portal, so you can just automate our indicators from within the portal. It's going to get absolutely... It's kind of funny, actually, because when manual trading was a bigger thing, there was a reason to stream about price action. Because people would like to see what the trader's doing. What's their analysis? What's their thesis? Where's their entry? Where's their exit? What's the stop loss look like? There's a reason. When manual trading was big, there's a reason. There's a reason to do a fucking stream, isn't it? But now, I've essentially mitigated and eradicated the relevance of me doing streams because you don't need me anymore, bruv. Even if I think it's going to do this and I think it's going to do that, and then I look at that and then this happens, what's the point? Doesn't even matter. Just the bot's going to catch a swing anyway. Impossible not to. Algo Master's doing its thing. You can get a mentor to even do it for you in our ecosystem. It's just mad. Anyway, let's talk about this. Let's do something else. What is volume liquidity like? Yeah, we've spent... Max, can you give our prediction for the price range BTC might top at? I don't want to do a Fibonacci extension. I did it on ETH because I think Ethereum is a little bit more predictable, actually, even though the liquidity is lower, because I think Bitcoin is... The thing about Bitcoin is that it could become the escape velocity asset of a very big, traumatic turmoil event in the global stage. You know, if there's a systemic collapse of a fiat currency or there's a big war and all these things, definitely volatility up and down if these things happen. But I think Bitcoin has the story that it could potentially become this asset class that is completely detached from everything else, which is an escape route for the world. It's not going to be Ethereum. People aren't just going to go buy ETH straight off the bat. They're going to go Bitcoin because Bitcoin's money and they understand it's money and it has the longest chain history and the highest security with the most mining going on it in terms of hash rate. So I think that everyone's going to buy Bitcoin first. So if that happens, the upside fucking target's insane. It could go to millions of dollars. I don't think that's going to happen with ETH. I don't think people will buy ETH straight away. There is an ETH ETF, which could do some cool stuff, but it could be Bitcoin and then it could be ETH and all that kind of stuff. So I'm not going to put out any predictions into the future. I would say that between here and 100K, though, you know, with this blue sky breakout, between here and $100,000 for sure, $100,000 is going to be very, very interesting. And I'm just going to tell you what I think in terms of a prediction for $100,000, going by what happened when we hit 10, when we hit 20 as well, actually, and we hit 1,000 for the first time. There's a study I read about a few years ago, which was saying every single time through a psychological phenomenon, what happens with number bias is that when something actually adds a 0 to the end of its number, not a decimal, because obviously decimals are different, but if you go from, say, 3 digits to 4 digits to 5 digits to 6 digits to 7 digits to 8-digit numbers, there is usually in those time frames massive volatility and usually to the downside, actually. And on Bitcoin especially, that is true. If you go back and look at $100, saw resistance at $100. When it went to $1,000, it saw resistance at $1,000. $10,000 was resistance, but it went to 20 and then saw the big nuke. And then $100,000 were not there yet. So there's going to be volatility here for sure. The one thing that we can't foresee, we'll put blue sky breakout there. The one thing that we can't foresee is what the order book's going to look like. If I knew exactly what the order books were going to look like now, obviously we can't do that. But if I did know that, it might allow me to paint a slightly clearer picture for you in terms of what might happen. Because if everyone is shorting here, what you're probably going to see is that going to act as fuel for some sort of short squeeze for it to blow off top. And then when everyone says, fuck, okay, let's start getting long, and it retests and everyone's long, it goes up, oh, see you later, then everyone gets licked. So that would be a sign. You know, I would say that the likelihood, just to go by flat, psychological or let's just say visual or psychological resistance at a higher number, but in terms of unit bias, I think when Bitcoin goes to $100,000, what you're likely going to see is a lot of people who've been in Bitcoin are going to say, wow, I've hit a milestone, something's happened, which is new, and I am going to take profit. There's going to be a lot of bots saying when Bitcoin hits $100,000, take profit, or even sell short. So like, I think there's going to be downside volatility. The only caveat to that is that if everyone starts shorting it, we might see a 10K to 20K scenario, because 10K, going by the study which was saying unit bias in terms of adding a number to the end of a price in trading, usually acts as some sort of psychological resistance. When we went to $10,000, we did see on the day a huge wick and a massive nuke off it. We actually went to 10,000 and nuked all the way back down to like 8. And at that time, that's 20% move back off it. But then, because everyone in this market was essentially just frenzying it, shorts piling in on BitMEX, it was a huge blow off top. And it went to 20, and then eventually it did break that down. But the unit bias, you could say, if you wanted to say, okay, well, it did add a new zero, and it went from $9,000 to $20,000, but then it went all the way back to 3. There is a case to say that's pretty interesting, because it wasn't like it went and broke $10,000 and then made another extra decimal, or not a decimal. Then it added another number. It didn't go from $9,000 to $10,000 and then to $100,000. It's still, when it created a new zero through the number bias theory, or looking at all the numbers which was in that study, it did kind of play out, because regardless of the price, it still was an extra zero, but then it nuked back down to $3,000 into the 4 digits. So it went from 4 digits to 5 digits back to 4 digits. That's my point. Is if the price of something goes from 2 digits to 3 digits, it usually goes back to 2. Then it goes from 3 to 4 digits, that usually back to 3. Then it goes from, it's not usually what happens is you go from like 2 digits to 3 to 4 digits to 5 digits, and then back to it's just, it's just human being psychology, and it's quite primeval in a funny way, because it does make sense in terms of just like a very simple analysis of it. It's like, yeah, if the price looks bigger, psychologically you go, okay, wow, well, there can't be any sellers, there can't be anyone who bought above it, so the only people who could be interpreting that price would be people who bought before it hit that price, which would mean that that's a positive, which means they would take or sell. It's like if you go and buy an acorn for $1 and then tomorrow you could sell it for 10, the first thing you do is go and sell it. It went from 1 to 10, and it's like you sell 10x. So it's pretty interesting. I need to find that study. I can't remember who wrote it. I think it was at Exchange. I think it was Bitfinex or something. I can't remember exactly what it was. I got like a newsletter article and it came through, and it was all about number bias. And that it does work for lower numbers as well. So say, for instance, XRP. I generally believe the reason XRP has a massive army of people following it is just because of unit bias. It's just because it's a small number relative terms to Bitcoin. And this is what Versace and Louis Vuitton have been doing for years. Like, this is their whole strategy. This is what they do. They put a handbag into the window, which is worth what they're selling it for 100. It's not worth 100,000, but they have a handbag in the window which says the price is $100,000. Louis Vuitton don't ever really sell those handbags. They never really sell, but their profit comes from accessories between $100 and $200. But the unit bias they create is that, wow, that's $100,000. I'm never going to buy that. It's ridiculously priced. It must be an incredible thing. But I'll grab the $100 wallet, or I'll grab the $200 fucking belt. They make their money at 80% on accessories, but you never see their accessories advertised in the window. It's always the big numbers to go, what the fuck is that? 100,000 for that? I'll grab the fucking belt, please. But I've still got the thing that is perceived at high. So number bias and number theory is extremely ingrained into our brains. So back to my point is that it makes sense that when Bitcoin goes to $100,000, we're going to see some volatility. It probably will end up being downside volatility. It will probably begin to rally up to it. We hit $100,000. We peak through it. Everyone says, fuck it, you know what? This orange coin on the internet that can't be felt, smelt, or touched went to $100,000 per thing you can't feel, touch, or smell, and go, you know what, I'll take a bit of profit on that one. And I think, you know, it's pretty fucking logical. But there is a caveat, and the caveat is if the order books are extremely long, there might be an event which doesn't matter if you want to sell. and you're shorting it, there's a lot of forced buying happening because everyone's trying to short $100,000, and the forced buying actually will push people into a moment where they freak out, where it's like, you know, they sell their Bitcoin, all the shorts start getting liquidated, they essentially get fear of missing out, it moves back on them. As it nukes, everyone then says, okay, now it's come back a little bit, I'll get into a long, back up to reinforce their bias, and then see on the flippers. Because all those longs will then act as the fuel for it to move back down. Because obviously, if you're long and you lose the trade, it's a forced sell. And if you're in a short position and you lose the trade, you're a forced buy. Because it's not like you're trading against the exchange. Oh, whoops, sorry, Mexi. You're trading against somebody else. So yeah, I think the probability is that we get 100k and we see some volatility on it. I think it will likely still just be going by the textbook downside volatility. But if we look at the order books, and we will do that in our groups, we could see something pretty cool. Let's have a look what we got here. So, are you waiting for a short? Yes, I am waiting for a short. I am looking to short. Let's have a look if the parameters are met yet. So we're still in the long form, the bot. Let's just have a look at Algo Master. I don't think we got the short signal yet, legends. So when I get the short signal out on Algo Master, I'll sell. But we haven't got it. So I'm not doing it. And I'm not even on autopilot. I'm on sensitivity 5. As soon as we get that, guys, I'll go into this and I'll slam a 20k short on alpha.exchange. It's my exchange. Like, I don't even have to pay fees, motherfuckers. I don't even have to pay fees, motherfuckers. I'm winning. 0 fees for MDX crypto. Yep. That's the perks of building your own exchange, legends. 0. Zilch. Zilta. What time is it? I've got a call in a minute, haven't I? Oh, zilch. Yeah, when you build your own exchange, no fees. But you guys do have to pay fees. Very low fees, but you do have to pay fees. Because if you don't pay fees, then I have no money to get the developers to build it, to have the infrastructure to run it, to have the fucking server farms to keep it up, to be able to fight the SEC when they come for me, even though they're not going to. I actually want them to, because I'm not taking it down. The servers will run. Then they can't get it. It's all going through Singapore and shit. And also, there's no way they will never ever do it. Obviously, because it's not doing enough volume. Like, they're not even going for exchanges like fucking Prime. They're not even doing big exchanges, like let alone fucking Alpha. So it will never happen. But if they do, I still won't take it down. I'm not fucking leaving. I'm doing the whole. I'm not fucking leaving. I need to put the aircon on. I'm not fucking leaving stuff. And yeah, I'll go to jail for you, legends, and I'll keep it running from a fucking server farm out the back end of Germany just so they can't get you. I'm turning the air conditioning on. It's too fucking... Alright, aircon's on. Need a little bit of that swappity swoop. But yeah, I'll take a short on Alpha, legends. Also, guys, as well, like I said, get PrimeXBT. Because PrimeXBT can do bigger size. The link is in description when you sign up with my referral link, because I'm a partner with them now because they're doing a good job. You get 20% bonus on any deposit. So anything you put in, you'll get 20% extra in tradable funds. Completely tradable. All the profit's yours. No bullshit from other exchanges. Like, you can't now withdraw. It's like, yes, you can. Put 10k in, you get $2,000 free fucking money to trade with on PrimeXBT. The link is in the description. I'll try and get it for you at some point. But it's, let's have a look. It should be, I think it's like the third one down. Yeah, this one. This is the PrimeXBT link, legends. This link you have to use, and then, oh, but you have to click on it though. So you have to actually go on it and click on the 20% deposit bonus. Anyway, yeah, we'll take a short in a minute when we get it, but we might not get it. We might not get it, legends, because I'm already in a long on the bot. The bot's long from here, so I'm in that trade. That's up. I did a fucking tweet about this. You can see my bot trade. This image here is my bot. So this is the automated bot on, I think it's on Bingx right now, or this is the Bybit image. But anyway, it's long from 67,928. Let's just verify that. It should be 67,928, literally bang. So I'm long on this, which is great. This is the $19,000 long I've still got open. And then obviously I have longs and all the other fucking shit. I got so many longs and longs and longs and longs open. But yeah, I got the longs open. Algo Master's open as well on the long side. So if we get a short, I'll signal chart. I'll take it. I'm just going to do it for, you know, the sake of this video. So, you know, if I actually... I'll probably wait for 2 more parameters, actually. A short signal on I'd wait for a short signal on Algo Master, but I'd also look for it to get below the bands on Trend Master. But let's just say you get the sell signal here. If it breaks below the Trend Master EMA, that's actually a much more, you know, as soon as you get the flip, it usually just goes for it. But for this specific, and you can add extra shit to this as well. The volume is actually red, Legends. You can see the volume's coming in red right now. This is actually how volume makes sense. I've been trading for a decade, and I've never, ever used volume profiles. That's a crazy statement, and I've made millions of dollars. Because volume is irrelevant if you don't understand, firstly, because volume is not directional. Volume, everyone thinks it is. Like, oh yeah, but if the volume's increasing, it's like, no. The only way it comes down to directional is on a higher time frame. If you're seeing a general increase in general market participants in volume and open interest, that can indicate interest. So open interest rising and volume rising indicates interest. Usually when people are interested in things, usually it results in a higher price of the things because of just the law of, if you're interested, you're looking to buy it. It's about positive. It's essentially like positive energy in itself. If you like a company, you buy the company. When you buy the company, the price of the company goes up. A lot of things result in the price rising if you are betting on the thing being successful. Same for Bitcoin. If you like Bitcoin, you're interested in Bitcoin, you buy Bitcoin, which means the price goes up. So what I'm trying to say is that volume is good to look at for longer term narratives of, is there more interest, open interest, and volume in the asset class? Because if there is, and the price is rising, it's uptrending, and there's more interest in it, the price will probably result to be higher because people are interested in it because they like it. It's actually quite... Think about this in a psychological sense. Short selling is actually kind of insane. People who are interested in short selling things are kind of insane because calculus means that things that go up have the potential to move up thousands and thousands of percent. But short sellers only ever have the potential chance for something to drop 100%. And if they're interested in things that are going up, it's kind of insanity in a way. But you can make money being a short seller because you can short from every single point and get 100% every single trade. But it's very interesting psychology. And short sellers historically there's less short sellers out there who have become billionaires than there are fucking long buyers, because any investor, technically speaking, is just a long time frame long buyer. You buy the thing because in the premise of it rises, that's long. Obviously, it's an investment long, but Warren Buffett's richer than the guy from The Big Short, for instance, if you want to take the 2 extremes of that scenario. Anyway, my point is this. This indicator is volume profile, volume delta, and it's got the dominance bands on. The data is coming from TradingView, so it's going through the API, which goes from the exchanges, which you can see the volume from different exchanges. I think it's 8 different exchanges it's coming from. And this is actually what it's trying to do, is it's trying to show you what volume's coming in, but what does it mean for direction? Because that's what actually creates a scenario where you can actually use it to have an edge, or use it to add it to a variety of other parameters that allow it to be a confluence factor within a strategy, which means the probability of something playing out increases if that is also in line with buying or selling. I'm trying to get all this shit out. I was kind of expecting to just do a stupid video today, but I'm actually blasting off with some topics now. But anyway, there's sell volume coming in. That means that there is pressure to the downside. As you can see here, it's been green underneath it all the way up. So it's a confluence signature. You know, you're in a long. The price is rising. There's lots of buyers still coming in. There's nothing on the sell side in comparison to the buy side by ratio. But now you're seeing a slight difference in that. This has now gone clear. Nothing here. Lots of red there. Good sign. If it carries on being super red above it, and then the sell signal happens, I just have added confluence that potentially this is going to be a pretty juicy move to the downside. It's happening every single time, guys. Every single time the price is going up, you're seeing green underneath it. Every single time the price is going down, you're seeing red. Green, green, a little bit of red in there. Green all the way up. So it's just confluence. It's very, very nice, actually. It's a great indicator. And also all these indicators that we built with my team, they're all going to have their own charts within MDX soon as well. So you're not going to have to worry about all the loading bullshit. Because the thing about TradingView is they have loads of crappy limitations, like line limits. You get like export, you get timeout errors. Because TradingView is we have to use their service to load the indicators. But now, obviously, well, not yet, but we will have our own charts with our own indicators, with our own servers to run our own fucking speed. So essentially, any indicator we can run. We can have one indicator on the chart, just called MDX Algo, which has all of the indicators that we've ever made in one indicator that loads in 0.1 seconds. If we wanted to. We won't do that because it'd be a fucking men's... Imagine the fucking settings. Like, okay, I put that on. Okay, that... You'll be in the settings for 3 days. Obviously, you're not going to do that. Are you long wild goat coin? Okay, guys, I've been really slacking on the questions. So, guys, slam your questions in. Everyone do a question right now. Also, 126 likes. You know, I don't even bother asking anymore. Do you even like me? Like, you're all just laughing in my fucking... You're all just there right now, just laughing in my face. Like, haha, MDX. You fucking loser. That's what you're doing. If you're watching this stream and I've got 127 on the likes, it's just a fucking abomination. You're just there laughing at me, leggies. Have you heard of Fidium? No. You are the GOAT, legend. Oddie, I appreciate the message. Saying that I am the... What is GOAT again? I don't even fucking know. Is it... What is GOAT again? God... I always forget. Greatest of all time. Yeah, that's it. Greatest of all time. Yep. Thanks, bro. Come to El Salvador, brother, man. Yeah, I'll actually be up for that. I'd seriously be up for that. Like, honestly, like, I don't know what the safety thing is. I heard it's a bit dangerous there. Whatever. I've been to dangerous countries before. Fucking hell. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just what you hear. They say that about Mexico, but it's only in certain areas. But I think El Salvador could be interesting. Especially with the whole, obviously, the Bitcoin thing. Where have you been? Honeymoon? Where have you been? Honeymoon? No. I'm not on my honeymoon. I've got a new girlfriend. It's just a brand new girlfriend, so it's not honeymoon stuff yet. That would get pretty crazy if it goes into that. I should actually probably post this on Instagram. How many of you guys follow me on Insta? If you don't follow me on Instagram, you're missing out. Because my Instagram, I post a video on Instagram every single day. Every single day I post on Instagram. Every day. And it's me just doing my life. Yeah, go in the description box below. And then you scroll down to... Sorry. You scroll down to... not trading tools. Yeah, at the bottom it's got all my socials. Instagram. I post something every fucking day, legends. Ukrainian chick got binned. I traded her in. It was like, trade in. I basically went like that. I was like, yeah, this is fucked. She actually accused me of cheating. So she said, you cheated on me. You smell like perfume or some shit. I then just went, what the fuck? I kept it cool for ages. It all just got ballistic. She was saying she's going to leave me because I cheated on her. I never even cheated on her. Massive fucking argument. The whole 9 yards. Then she started video recording me and shit, getting angry. It's just fucked up. Like, nah. So traded in. Switched in. And I didn't even cheat on her. Like, it's fucking mental, legend. It's mental. I should have just cheated on her. And it would have been worth it. But it just wasn't. So I just upgraded. It was a flip in. It was a quick little dish dash. Basically just traded her in for the younger, better version. Luckily, she's got her headphones in right now. Even though that would be funny anyway. But yeah, traded in. I'm just doing the Leonardo DiCaprio's thing. Where it's just like, as soon as they get to 28, trade. Mate, that Leo chart is so funny. Is every time the chick gets a 28, just trades them in for another one. Trades them in for like a 21. It's just fucking... I just get it. Leo, I get it. People say I look like him. Maybe we're related in some way. I get it. As soon as they start getting to like 28, 29, they just get fucking hectic. Start getting fucking demanding about shit. You've got to then marry them. And it's just like... Also, younger chicks at the minute, they're just not into all that craziness with the marriage thing. They're not just like... It's like, if we're together, we're together. Like, cool. What does marriage even mean? What does it even mean? Like, want to go through like some sort of fucking religious service? Oh, hello. I'm not even religious. And the government's definitely not getting involved. So, like, what is it? We're just going to write an agreement saying that I love you, even though I already fucking do. Like, it's ridiculous. I don't even see the point. Firstly, the government's not getting involved in my relationship with a woman. Like, fuck that shit. What do you mean? Like, oh, now you have to do... No, dude. I'm against the government in every fucking regard. Against the gov. And then religious, I'm not religious. So what's the point? Well, it's just like, look, you're with me. And I think that's what's happening in terms of not just younger women, just younger people. Yes. But yeah, if we get a sell signal, I'm going to take the trade. Look at it. It's almost getting there. Almost there. Almost moving on into a sell Aruniente. I'll take that short. Guys, just ask me questions. I'm just going to sit here until it happens. Alpha dot exchange. I want all... Because we did a big update today, guys. So I want you legends, if you are trading, just to come on, create an account, whatever. You don't need an email address or anything. You just come on here, blast off, and then go into the free Telegram group, which is this group here. Just join the free TG. I'll send it here, and then just give us feedback on what you think about the thing. You can always message us. We just want to take it to the next level. Stefan's in the building, posting the frickin' stuff. Trade signals. I'll post it in the chat as well. Here we go. We got some questions coming in. Yeah, Max, who don't pay tax. My name is Max. I don't pay tax. I just relax and account my stacks. That's how it goes. That's how the cookie crumbles. Even though I don't eat cookies, stay away from the refined sugar, legends. Speaking of trades, lol, big time. Degen and math. Get 30% yesterday on Degen. Still got half in. And Took math trade last night. Curious what your bot has to say. Lol, appreciate your content, bro. So what do you want me to look at, mate? Just give me the ticker, and I'll show you what Algo Master thinks. New girl, bro. Pictures. Well, you think I'm going to still whip up some pictures of my girlfriend, bro? If you want to fucking do that, all that shit, stalk me on Instagram, bruv. Crow Blanco, you're a naughty sort. But we all know the reason why. You want to know what's packing. You want to know what's crack-a-lacking with the chicas. You want to know what's happening with the chicolates. Which is fine. But fucking, you need to follow me on Instagram, brother. Look, Instagram, if you want to stalk me and my missus, go on Instagram. Insta. And also, I post a video every day. Insta's growing massively for me. Sometimes I'll do a video, get like 20,000 views. Insta's a big part of the whole thing at the minute. I do a lot of traveling on that. Yes, Zeus is in the building. Absolute fucking legend. I am Zeus. So let me just think. You think Trump will... Good for crypto if he wins? Yeah, I do think that's 100%. I think Trump will be good for crypto. I think the narrative is good. I think the woman who was raised in a middle-class family will not do very well for crypto. I don't think they understand it or get it. I think if Trump wins, he'll just give the people what they want. And I don't see much resistance from the US market for people who wouldn't be open to having another alternative currency in the basket of things they can use. I don't think there's going to be much... if you actually really ask the people and said, should we make Bitcoin legal tender? No one's going to be like, no, don't do it. They probably would just be like, yeah, go on then. Fuck it. Let's have another one. The only one they got to get rid of is Gensler, but he's going to get rid of Gensler, which again means there's less regulatory issues. So I think, yeah, probably very good. The Trump trade narrative is a good one. And he's already said he's going to make the Bitcoin reserve thing. So I think it's going to be pretty decent, you know? Pick an altcoin, any altcoin. They're all short. Save you waiting. I don't think that's true, is it? Is it true on Algo Master? I think some of them are actually beginning to flip. Maybe it was the other day. Algo Master on the 1 hour. Let's have a look if it's long or short. Maybe it's just got into a short there as it's broken the low. Auto charting, AI charting tools is loading. Yeah, so it's just about to change probably in a second. Pretty nice profitability factor. And that's not using autopilot as well. Autopilot would be better, but I don't want to. I can be blasting off sensitivity 10 right now. Matic's had a fucking dire bear market, hasn't it? It has not bounced back. Math DGen, yo, I'm stepping in the game. Got my eyes on the prize. MDX algo in the corner. Watch my profits rise. Trading charts, flashing patterns in the night. With the algorithms guiding me, everything feels right. Yeah, Zeus, that was a sick little rapperuniente. Yeah. Bot for free. Free trading bot. Bot for free. Take bot. It is free. Buy MDX Algo. Algo Master Indicator. Bot catch swing. Algo Master catch scalp. You then click automate. It's done. You don't need me anymore. About mask. Let's have a look at mask. I'll have a look at the chart. Oh, it'll probably be a buy signal maybe down here. It might have caught the whole move, but we'll have a look. It's loading now. Obviously, it's a brand new, fresh chart. So, yeah, it basically got in on this candle. So, somewhere between here and here, it said buy. Which is obviously because the fucking move happened in a second. But, yeah, it caught support on it twice, and it's only 1 TP. So, from this buy signature, it's got 1 TP, which we say take 25% of your trade-off, or just take the initial principal out. In terms of the last few trades, it's been pretty good. It's only got 1 star on the profitability factor on algorithm sensitivity 5. So let's just have a look if you had it on autopilot, because you should really be using it with autopilot on altcoins, because autopilot is designed to make the indicator profitable by looking at what it's done the last 25 trades and then analyzing which sensitivity setting you should have on. Sensitivity setting you should have on. And then if you use that sensitivity setting, it should give you the best back-tested results for profitability. But at this point, it's exactly the same place. So the buy signal was there. It will probably go into some nice trending market now. Hopefully you'll see some fucking gains made from it, legends. The thing is about what was I going to say? The thing is about autopilot is that on Bitcoin right now, the sensitivity of it is 10. So let it load on sensitivity settings 10, and you're going to see a lot more entries and exits. Yes, it's going to be more profitable. You're going to make more money, but you're looking at 13.5% on sensitivity 10. But that means you're getting lots and lots of in and out trading. And yes, it's already short on sensitivity 10. At the moment, I'm keeping it off because I want to see a normal sensitivity 5 setting, the standard setting, sell signal. It's still profitable. It's not as profitable as sensitivity 10, so it's on 5%. But you can see that it's less trades being made because obviously sensitivity 10 is going to be a more aggressive setting, which is actually more profitable in Bitcoin right now because it's fucking volatile. Yo, Max, are you still in Cyprus? Not in Cyprus. No, I'm in Dubai. I'm in the Burj Khalifa right now. I'm in the tallest building in the world on the 71st floor. I know my background isn't really doing it much justice. It doesn't really look like I'm there. But yeah, I'm in the Burj Khalifa at the minute in Dubai. I was in Bali. I did a trip around Singapore and Thailand the other day, and I went back to my favorite restaurant in Thailand. I went there 4 years ago with my mates, a few friends of mine, and I went back to that same restaurant, and I was pleasantly surprised that they still had the same guys, the same chef, the same food, because that's rare for restaurants. You gotta remember, chefs get bought out, they move to different places, they get bored, they get fucking blown out of the water because it's just too stressful, and then the chef is obviously very important to the food. And if the food's not good, then there's no fucking customers will come. So it's good to see they're still there. I think it might be a family business. That's why family restaurants are always the best, because the chef is doing it not just for a job. He's doing it for the premise of supporting his family. And you know that food that is created to support someone's family is always better than food created to run down the clock to pay the bills. Because firstly, if you're just paying the bills, you are technically supporting your family with that. But it's not your own venture, not your own business. So you're going to get bought out by others. You're going to do the minimum you can for the same pay if you're on a salary. But when you have your own restaurant, if you consistently make better food, you consistently get more customers. You, as a result, get more money for that. But if you're on a salary in a restaurant, you're just going to do the minimum to then get paid, because you know you're not going to get the upside potential of the restaurant being successful. So anyway, I'm just talking about normal business at this point. Like, that's why fucking business owners put a lot of time in. What do you think about swarm markets? I think it's going to do well. I'm getting them on the channel. I'm getting them on the channel tomorrow probably, and we'll see what will happen with that, because they've got a new gold product they're releasing, and that product is, yeah, it's going to be pretty darn interesting considering all the jazz, all the hype around it. I'm in Dubai, yeah. Coins, DJ, and math, big time are the tokens if you get time. It's literally just called DGen, is it? Okay. Is it spot? Should we look on the spot price? It's on Bybit, so it's obviously got some decent liquidity on it. 19% profitability without having autopilot on. Let's just whack on autopilot. That's pretty crazy. Oh, it's the same sensitivity. Interesting. So the indicator's been doing exceptionally well with it. Yeah, look at these. And guys, I'm not even running the new fucking update. We got the new update which has the re-entry signals. I need to show you. I don't know why I'm not. Have I got the code down here? Let me just quickly check if I got the code. I don't want to obviously display too much now. The code is not there, so I can't play it. I can't run it. But the beta we're releasing has got the updates in it. It's got the Big Daddy updates, where you have a re-entry signal. So this would be a good example. You have a sell signal. It rallies back out. You have a sell signal. It rallies back out, and then there you would get another sell signal, because the TP would be when you exited, and then the next one down, and the next one down. You'd have extra re-entries. But on this one, yeah, it's done very well. You had a buy signal here. You went for it. It's up 19%. What else we got? Math, let's just say. Let's have a look. This looks very oof. So we'll see what we get on it in terms of Algo Master. It's on autopilot. So let's see if it's been profitable on this sensitivity. What the fuck? 140% on sensitivity 5. Is that using autopilot? Yeah. The win rate is 56. It's up 140% right now. This thing's been doing some mad moves. Oh shit. What even going on? Yeah, so on this specific altcoin, the Algo Master's done 140% in the last 25 trades. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's going back a while. We're on the fucking 1 hour. So it's done very, very well. Very, very well. Let's have a look at your next one. You said big time. Big time in the building, you know? MDX big time. Let's do the Bybit chart. Obviously, probably got some decent liquidity on there. I'm basically leaving this on the hourly, guys, because it's pretty decent. And also, Legends, like you can see here, look at these swing points on the oscillator as well. It's just too fucking... Like, you don't need me anymore, guys. Look how nice this is. This is so nice. Buy signal, TP1 and 2. Nuke, TP1 from the sell. Look at this. Overbought, see on the flippers. Oversold, see on the flippers. Overbought, see on the flippers. Where's that coming in? That's coming in on that candle TP1. So overbought. Yo, Legend, this is Crazy easy, 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 easy. If you want to make 62% by just clicking buy and sell on big time, and that's not taking into account any of your own experience or any other parameters or any other shit, you go to my website, mdxalgo.com. I feel like I'm like retarded even saying it. It's so obvious. mdxalgo.com. My bot is free. Algo Master is a paid product because it costs money to generate it and create it. Interesting. mdxalgo.com. Wild Goat Coin. The Dutch guy. Who's the Dutch guy? Don't know about that, mate. Degen, what restaurant? How old is your new girlfriend, Max? 21, I think. I live there now. Where in Thailand? Yeah, I went to, it's called Charm Thai. Next to the address. I stayed in the Four Seasons Hotel, which is close to it, but I can't remember. Cook with love. Yeah, baby. A collab with Diddy, the Bitcoin family? Maybe. Yeah, I know that guy. I know Diddy. He's a fucking legend. I like him a lot. He's a hilarious guy as well. Just wants to party up hardcore. Wild Goat, no. Hi, Max. Thank you for another legendary session. Could you take a look at CFX? It's the Ethereum of China. Ooh. Dodgy. Communism. Are you sure it's CFX? Is it on TradingView? Is it on Bybit? This is it, right? Maybe this is it. I don't know. 190% on sensitivity 1. Look at that sell. Fuck me. Had quite a lot of TPs, so you can see here 7 TPs. So you have 1 TP, 2, 3. You have a re-entry signal on our next update as well. But TP7's getting there. I've only ever seen 13 TPs. So if you literally see a chart which has 13 TPs on it, you can bet your bottom dollar it's about to fucking switch in price in terms of go from upside to downside or downside to upside. It's at a pretty dire sell-off back to the local lows, or let's just say the support, the local macro. I won't say macro in time. I'm just saying macro for this chart by what we're looking at. So it's back down in its all-time lows. You know, at the end of the day, mate, if it can hold above and make some higher lows along here, like nothing going against taking a little punt. You know, you've got slightly higher lows coming into it. You've got to get above some of these levels. Obviously, here's very important. I'll give you the exact price point, but it's probably like 0.00000 some shit with these fucking coins. Yeah, so you got 0.17. Very important level needs to get above. You had a couple of wicks through it, back into it. But if it continually make higher lows and higher highs, you could get a break of that and then smash through this, get a buy signal. Pretty easy. I would also probably use my Trendmaster indicator to see if it's above the EMA ribbon, which is not. So that would be something like this as well. So back out, boom, boom, higher lows. You could do some pattern recognition on it. But yeah, it's got some work to do. It needs to get above its prior resistance. It's making higher lows for now. But I would say just wait for a fucking signal, guys. Like I said, it's irrelevant what I think. It doesn't matter what I think anymore. Bot, catch, swing. Algo Master, catch, scalp. It doesn't matter. Thank you, man. Thanks, bro. That's all right, bro. It's all right, mate. I got to get your bot, bro. Easy. Just do it. It's not hard. Just go get it. It's free. It's fucking free. Get Algo Master and get the bot. If you're a scalp guy, get Algo Master. The bot is free anyway. There's a scalp trading bot. It's the pinned message above. mdxalgo.com/trading bot and then buy my product at mdxalgo.com. That's all you need. Plans to visit Georgia again? Yeah, maybe, man. Yeah, I'm up for it. Hi there, bro. I found you on YouTube. I have watched the screens too. I have watched the screens too much, lol. Hi there, bro. I found you on YouTube. You are the man, G. Thanks, brother. You're a G too. I'm heading your way. Nice. Big spike in USDT. Think we're going to hold this level. Big spike in USDT. I think you're kind of conflating the price of USDT fluctuating around 0 or 1 as a reason for people, you know, dollar. Let's have a look at stablecoin because we have another indicator which does actually show this in a more quantifiable way. So, oh, the beta is on. Ooh, the beta's here. Nice. Now I'll go master beta. I'll show you what it is. I can now show you the update. I think Wiz probably went into the system and added my account on that. So what we're going to do, load that, and then I want to show you the stablecoin, the USD stablecoin. I think it's in crypto derivatives. Let's have a quick look. Why is AlgoMaster not loading, bro? Maybe I haven't set something up. Oh, it's probably not set up on the bot correctly yet. It's only just happened. Anyway, let's have a look. So what we want to look at is a stable coin growth. Now, this is actually an indicator which a lot of the... Oh, shit, they're all coming at once. No, this isn't it, is it? No. Funding, open interest. I need to find it for you guys. Stablecoin growth is not true. True, it's an indicator you can use, but what we need to find is something else. We have an indicator which is about... Oh, is it capital flow index? Let's have a look at the crypto on-chain suite. I don't know why I didn't look at that in the first place. Okay, now look, AlgoMaster beta. We have a new thing called signal reentry. I'm going to put this on for long and short. It's going to be absolutely litty, gritty, nitty, ditty, witty. Obviously now it's the normal default colors. Okay, yeah, here we go. Retail stablecoin demand. Look at that. So, legends. Big. This indicator essentially tells you when stable coins are in demand and when they're not. Okay? And what does that mean? USDT. If stable coins are in demand, what you're usually going to see is price action is either going to go flat or down. If you see stable coins are not in demand, guess what? Price goes up. So it's a divergence indicator. If you flip it, it makes it easier to understand. But if stablecoin, if there's less demand for stablecoins, USDT, what do you think is going to happen? The price is going to go up. Right? So if you get, when stablecoins are in demand here, you could say that, okay, the price action is going to go down. That's what we got. Because the stablecoins, people are interested in getting stablecoins, USDT, price action is going down. Because obviously, to get stablecoins, you need to sell crypto. So it's a pretty interesting indicator. When you get these spikes, that's what you're really looking for. Spikes and then changes. Here, stablecoins in super amount of demand. That's when the price is nuking. Everyone's coming back out of stablecoins. Guess what happened? Divergence. So it's pretty nice. This one's here is a really nice spike, exactly where the bottom was. So these spikes are what you kind of want to look for. And I'm looking for the upside, to be honest. So this is when people peaked in their interest in getting stablecoins. That was here. Guess what? It's pretty fucking juicy. Can't lie. It is very, very juicy. Juicy Gonzalez. But AlgoMaster, the thing I just put on, you can see here how you have the main sell signal, but you have re-entry signals. So it's like sell, 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 sell. So what you can do is you can have it so you, and that's also the bot sell as well. Let me get rid of the bot so you can actually see this. So you have a sell signal and you have a take profit, right? So take full profit, back up, guess what? Another sell signal, take profit, sell signal, take profit. Actually, you could have gone way longer. That wasn't even for that. That's the TP4. Sell, TP. So what the re-entry allows you to do, because without the re-entry setting on, you actually have the sell signal, all right, on the indicator, which says here on the algo. But once you get the TPs, you essentially don't re-enter the trade because you don't have to take everything off your take profit. So you can take 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%, fine. Stay in the move. But what the new setting is enabling you to do, it's saying, well, if you actually just want to take all of the money out of your trade, which obviously this wouldn't be a massive trade, but you would have made 2.2%, take all profit. It allows you then to get back in. Obviously for the upside as well. Buy signal, another buy signal there. Look at that. That's a really nice confluent buy signal right there. Boom. It's almost as good a trade as the initial trade. But you had 2 TPs. But that trade there, that buy signal, took you up again. One sell, no TPs, fine. Buy signal there, really nice. Buy signal, two of them. Let's have a look at the most recent price action. Yeah, this is lush. This is lovely. Buy signal from the initial move. TP, another buy signal. And that buy signal is in a no-nonsense area. This is in the middle of the move. So it's buy, and another buy here. This one might end up being then turning into a sell. But if it sells now, break even, we want to get a trade on stream, don't we? So hopefully we do. Stablecoin demand is actually coming up. So what you want to see is this. If stablecoin demand goes there, and this just goes like that, let's just say it maybe goes up a little bit, and you get stablecoin demand like that, and then this begins to move back down, similar to like up and down, then what you're looking for is that. Interesting. Actually, no, it wouldn't be that. At the moment, people are getting interested in stablecoin. So this is going up, this is going down. The other way around is the other way around. So that's how it works. It's a divergence. Just to be completely clear on this stream. But we are actually in the bands here as well. So I would say we'll have to keep an eye on the sell signal. If we do get a sell signal, fine. But that would be another move into this. So we'll see what we get. I'll leave the beta on at the moment. Wait, is this the beta? Did I delete the other indicator? Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is Algo Master, but it should be the beta. I got the beta version on my chart, man. Got a real good one for you. Someone has 20k cash, needs to turn it into 600k within 6 months. What do you do? There's so many different avenues to essentially... You're looking for a big flip, bro. If you had 60k to get to 600, then you got a 10x it. You're looking at like 30x on that. So you buy you break down your portfolio. You need to have spot bags. You need to have a DCA strategy. You need to have a swing trading strategy. You need to have a scalp trading strategy. You need to have 4 different strats. 6 months is a good time period because we could go into a Bitcoin bull market, so it could look good. But I'd say you allocate something to a trading bot, which is swing. You allocate some to scalp. You go into some investments, and you look at some fucking micro caps. You probably need about 30% of that in small caps as well, just to get that 6 months blast off, because Bitcoin's not going to go and do 100x in 6 months. Maybe some of these alts will. So you're going to have to play the game very well, mate. It's a very, very difficult challenge to 30x that in that amount of time. But if you wanted to play it completely safe, you know, you'd put it into probably half of it would be Bitcoin, 25% in some alts, medium caps, and then you'd mess around with 25% in some smaller stuff. But yeah, and then you could even do a whole different thing where you could set up a business with it. You know, you could invest 20k in a business, you can invest 20k in some stocks, whatever. There's a million other ways you could do it. You could go and fucking slam it all on fucking one number on roulette if you really wanted to. Odds aren't very good for you, but that could do it. So it's all about risk to reward. All about risk to reward, sire. Yeah, definitely don't get a job. If you want to turn 20k into 600k, you don't want a fucking day job. You need to think about the money every second for the next 6 months. I've traded for 10 months every single day with no break. And I've turned money into bigger amounts, but I would never ever go into the market without every second of my life dedicated to making that capital grow. I'm going to go get a job and work for someone else and learn how to do spreadsheets. No. How am I going to make the money more? How am I going to make the number go up? That's all you got to fucking do. Like, every day for 10 months, not one day break. Not one day. Every weekend, every day, Monday to Sunday. Wake up. I was going to bed every night at 2 a.m. I was waking up at 10 a.m. every day. Between 9 and 10 a.m. every day. And I was sitting on my computer until the next night until 2 a.m. I was literally doing these huge stints. I would go out, obviously, to the gym every now and again. I'd go get food. I'd do all that kind of stuff. But it'll be about 2 hours of the day I'll be out doing other stuff. And the rest of it is behind my computer, trading every single day. It was insane. Let me put my own manual. Ice mode, baby. Ice, baby. Okay, we're looking good out here. Actually, I don't want ice. Ice is one of my settings, but Morpheus is the one I like the most. Morpheus is like the Matrix. It just makes the indicator look real sexy. It's like, yes, green. Look at these re-entries. Just relax. The re-entries don't account for the profitability factor of it. Let me turn on the back-tested information. We don't hide those kind of fucking numbers. We relish in our numbers. All right, in the chat, slam your... Are you okay? Through this, yes or no, are you in the MDX algo community? That's the first one in terms of the MDX algo. MDX crypto, of course. You're a part of that. But are you in the MDX algo community? And also, slam your coins in. We'll see what the algo is saying on your coins. We will see what the algo is saying on your coins. Oh. I got another call in a minute. It's nearly 10 p.m. I've been streaming for a while. I wanted to get a short on stream on alpha.exchange, but it looks like it's not going to happen today. When it starts getting super crazy, I'm just literally, guys, going to have Algo Master on. And I'm going to be on the 1 minute time frame at the moment. Today I'm on the hourly. I'm actually going to go on the 1 minute and just absolutely blast Algo Master on I'll just do it on Alpha. I'll just trade on Alpha. Also, you do want to check out PrimeXBT as well. To be honest, I've got like 10k in this as well. Yeah, so I got 10k in PrimeXBT and I got 5k in Alpha. So what I'll do is I'll trade on both of them and just slam fucking numbers in. If I feel like one of my trades in Alpha is going into decent profit, what I'll do is I'll hedge on this one, and I'll just do a consistent open position hedge trading strategy where I just essentially, if you're always in two positions, you're in long and you're short. It's just about net neutralizing each way, and that's how hedge funds trade actually. But you're never out or you're never in. You're just more in or more out on either side, and your exposure is relative to how many longs you have open, how many shorts you have open. If you're 50% long or you're 25% this, whatever. This is how you really want to do it. And also, the thing is with Alpha, if you use it as a hedging exchange, essentially what you're doing, if you have a winning trade on Bybit, for instance, and you want to hedge against it on Alpha, if the position actually then begins to go in your favor, what you're essentially doing is you're taking profit from Bybit and putting it into a non-custodial wallet in Alpha by essentially moving the money over the two exchanges. It's not directly moving from exchange to exchange, but I'm saying, in theory, that's what's happening. You're just taking profit from Bybit, and then you're moving it into Alpha. How long can you hold low leverage positions 10x before fees start eating into your gains? Well, it depends on the funding, and it depends on the funding, but there isn't an open fee because you're not creating a market order. So if you want to pay market orders, fine. In and out market orders, yes. But the funding rates are determined on the Singaporean liquidity providers we have. So sometimes you'll get paid, sometimes you won't, because it's perpetual futures. So you can actually hold positions open on this forever. It's a perpetual futures trading exchange. But yeah, we would say, it's a brand new UI update. You can see on this, it's much more. I think it looks really, really nice compared to what it did before. And also the functionality of it. Like, we had people having issues with Coinbase Wallet and fucking SafePal. Now you should be able to log in. If you guys can check right now, that'd be great. If you're using an obscure wallet like SafePal, just check if you can log in. John just joined today. What's cracking, brother? Subscribe, hit that subscribe button, man. Get into this community. I've been streaming out here for years. I've been in crypto since fucking 2016. Hola. Hello, Lewis. How are we? Hola, amigos. Where are you shorting? Oh, what? Sorry. Where are you shorting to, please? I'm shorting when my algo master indicator clicks and says sell, and then I'm going to be buying when it says buy. Again, I've told from the beginning of this stream, I've been saying I've been streaming less and less and less over time, and the reason is that I've made myself irrelevant. I've been trading for a decade, if not longer now. I'm getting on. I'm 32 years old. I started trading when I was 20, maybe even 19. So it's been over a decade, and I used to do a lot more manual trading at the start. But what I've been telling people is that I'm essentially mitigating the reason for me to do these streams, because I don't need to tell you anything anymore. Because all of the products I've built, my trading bot is for free. My Algo Master Indicator is the paid product, which is, you can see it right now. And then we have the whole mentoring scheme and the Discord. So like there is, I just constantly am shilling my own company, but that's not because I'm intentionally trying to sell it. I don't give a fuck if you buy it. You can do what you want. I'm just telling you that you don't need to trade in the way I used to trade when I started. You just need automated systems that have good parameters set, that mean that the probability of it being profitable into the future is good, going by the back-tested results it's done. That's it. The game has changed. Everything's just automated now. I think the numbers of automation was around 60% bots in crypto. It must be skyrocketing. I need to get some valid information on that. I need to get some good, valid, quantifiable numbers on the bots, the amount of bots in crypto. You could probably ChatGPT it, to be honest. Someone ChatGPT it. How much is but the thing is, there's a nuance to this question. Because you can have how many, what's the percentage of trades opened and closed by bots, right? Or you can have what's the percentage of volume being traded by bots, or how much of the open interest is bots trading. So there's like 3 different things, or maybe even more actually, because you could even take into account, I'm trying to think right now. You've got open interest volume, open positions. You could even have the ratio between bots, and you could have a kind of a similar to a long to short ratio. On MDX Algo, we have the long to short ratio, but you could have the bot ratio as well, which could just be taking into account. Yeah, that would just be open and closes though. So yeah, there's a couple of different ways you can look at it, but it's I reckon you're probably looking at 60 to 70% on a weekday. On a weekend, maybe 80% now. Tron, TRX. Let's have a look, my friend. Not really sure, though. Not really sure, Runiente. Where is Tron? I've spelled it wrong, haven't I? Just looking at the screen, like, in bewildered, sire. Crikey, Mikey, that's on a bit of a run, innit, son? It's going to be some real nice buys on this one, especially with the re-entry setting. Wait for it to load. Oh! Look, if you just have Algo Master on with nothing else, it's just clean as. It's just clean as. TP1, TP2. Clean as Larry. I'll put my AI charting tools back on, obviously. Above the EMA ribbon. Buy signals for days. Only 2 TPs. This thing could keep going. The daily uptrend, huh? You want to keep it real. Let's go on the fucking... Is this actually Tron, bruv? Like, what? Tron's going absolutely... Is this all the trading data of Tron? Like, what's going on with this? Why is Tron just mooning, mate? I'm on the weekly. Look at the buy signals on the weekly. Yeah, I'm not betting against that. Why is Tron mooning? Like, what's the fucking... Why is everybody buying Tron? It's an absolute shitcoin. Have they changed the whole fucking thing? Because I remember back in the day, their freaking goddamn CTO left because of centralized bullshit. Maybe they've actually got some good gaming coins on it or something. Obviously, price is price. You know, it doesn't have to be a reason for it, but I would say that's a pretty goddamn nice uptrend. It's probably due to some sort of fundamental change. Sweet, thank you. Yeah, you don't bet against this. You don't bet against this yet. It's coming up to its all-time high. It's making higher lows and higher. It's making higher lows and higher highs. The only way you bet against this is if you get a break of structure. So it breaks through the trend line. For instance, obviously it's going like that. It gets something for you. So firstly, the trend line's not going to be perfect. It's making higher highs and higher lows. So what you want to see is this level here. If it makes a lower high and then a lower low, that would actually be a sign that the trend is now changed. But there is no change in trend, so you're not going to short into it because essentially you're just gambling that these ones are going to be it. You could gamble on a TP signature. You could gamble on a pivot play. Yeah. You could whack on Trendmaster and you can have a look at that. But I would say what you really want to be doing is below the prior low, so it breaks the low. EMA ribbon coming round, higher, lower high, under the EMA ribbon. And that's when you'll start taking profit and selling. But you don't bet against that. Especially with this blow-off toppy stuff at the end. It's looking fucking nice, bro. Hair's getting long as, man. Happy want better, don't want, they want better, they want it better, they want it better. The bot for me is long at the minute. I just want to get a short with my fucking exchange. I'm waiting for alpha. Thanks, brother. Yeah, all good. Yeah, UOS. Not doing great, is it? I'm still in. I actually do have an announcement with them. I'm going to be going on their show to be a player in the Ultra ecosystem. I'm going to be a gamer. I'm going to go in there because they got this new game they're releasing, FPS game, and they've invited me to go on there and play the game, like as the first, people to experience what the game's like. And I was in Ultra very early, guys. I was in the first 5 people to ever own the token. Except for the team, obviously, like the founders. But actually, I think even that, it must have been that early. Why doesn't my Algo Master look like that? Because you have settings. So, and also the shit. This isn't even fucking live yet. I'm right now showing you the beta of the next release, which is going to come out on the 1st. So every month, on the 1st of every month, we update everything. We don't do it weekly because we used to do it weekly, but the problem is that if we do it weekly, when we update them, you guys have to then go and reset your indicators, and people get their own settings and they have their own color schemes and they do this. Consistently having to reboot them to default, it's just like an effort. So every 1st of the month, we do an upgrade. To be honest, the upgrade is only to do with the re-entry signals. So the only thing you won't see is signal re-entry. That's it. Everything else is the same. So put on Morpheus for color scheme. You want to turn on single back-tested information. Turn on Morpheus. You want to put on, I haven't got autopilot on. I'm on sensitivity 5. If you click autopilot, you'll get the autopilot signature, which is better for automation. But yeah, you should see that, man. You can get it to look the same. Look at XRP. Oh, fuck you now. XRP, eh? XRP in the building, huh? You know what I mean? XRP in the fucking building. Just a dead coin, man. I don't care. There's too many coins out there to care about what XRP is doing. It's so boring. It's been doing nothing for years. It's not even growing. It hasn't got a growth story. It's dead. The only good thing about XRP was that they beat the SEC. That was sick, and that's it. What time is it? Tron is buying Tron. Okay, they're just fucking buying their own shit, are they? It has over 60 billion in on-chain stablecoin liquidity, better than all the other chains. Yeah, it's true because the fees are low on the. Yeah, it's true. I do get a lot of people sending me TRX addresses. I'm like, bruv, relax. What's the reason it's what? What's the reason it's probably sketch? Is DOT still a good coin to buy? I actually have a guy in the community, our VIP community, who talks about DOT a lot. Fundamentally got no clue. I do think it's significantly, it's like Matic. It's just wrecked. It's so low. Like, it's just back to basics. Like, it's definitely asymmetric to the upside. I think it's one of the best coins for going back to all-time high. What you would get, you're looking at 1,200%. So it's probably going to have its go. It's probably going to have its move. I would say, it'll probably have its go at some point. Like what we see in crypto is when the liquidity comes in the market, money comes back, or the money into the market comes back. You see a Mexican wave effect into the coins. And it doesn't matter what the coin is, it just go up because there's more money coming in, and then traders start chasing the proposition of higher prices. So, or even just a speculative bubble essentially gets created. And then everything just starts going up because everyone's like, oh, that might go up. That hasn't gone up yet, so I'll buy it. Then the price goes up. Then everyone else says, oh, it's going up, so now I'm going to buy it. So it's a speculative bubble which goes through the market in a Mexican wave effect. The next one's going to be big because we've had a bit of a blue-ballsed. Altcoins have been blue-ballsed for a while. There hasn't been like a good alt season for a decent time. So I do think we're going to get the next one's going to be a big explosion of the blue balls. No, I don't like. I'm not really. I wouldn't say I'm a gamer. I play games because a lot of my friends play games and have a big PC, and we play multiplayer games like the Sons of the Forest, for instance. I like games that you like build shit and you have to like survive. And building games like SimCity, Roller Coaster Tycoon. But I wouldn't say I'm a gamer because I just don't game that much. I probably game at maximum a week. I'd probably get, if I wanted to do it depends on what I'm doing. For a normal week for me, like traveling or let's say fucking, doing streams and working and being in business, I could probably maybe get like 4 hours a week. On the weekend, if I really sessioned it, I could get an 8-hour session in with my boys probably. But maybe you could get a maximum 5 hours a week. At this point, if I don't have no work or not traveling or anything, then fine, fuck it, ramp it up. But I think if you're a gamer, you've got to be at least putting in to reference yourself as a gamer. It's got to be a 10-hour week shift, at least minimum. You've got to be putting in a couple hours a day. You've got to be putting in or even just a 10-hour shift once a week. That's a fucking gamer. But anyway, I don't know the term. I don't know what the parameters are for being called a gamer. I'm just maybe making this up as I go. But Roller Coaster Tycoon's sick. I like building games. I like SimCities. I like games where you have to build medieval empires. Fucking Age of Empires was sick back in the day. I like building games. I like building walls in games. The Sons of the Forest. Just stuff like that. Like that kind of jazz. Survival games. Me and my mate Pete play a lot of stuff. It's fun. We put a lot of hours into the Sons of the Forest and Fallout as well. Fallout 76 was sick. What's your favorite shooter or game overall? My favorite shooter of all time. It's either got to be Modern Warfare 1 or 2, obviously. Modern Warfare 2 maybe beats it for me because I'm an insane sniper. I just basically only sniped on Modern Warfare 1 and 2 because you can't use a machine gun all the time because it gets boring. The game gets boring if you use a machine gun because there's no reward for the kill that you get. So I had to I just got bored of using machine guns, so I just always used a sniper, even though it's sometimes more difficult to get kills with a sniper on some maps. It just was irrelevant to me. If I can just use a sniper and the intervention with a fucking heat scope, oh shit. I was a quick scoper, bruv. I was mad. And this was a long time ago. Literally, you took it out my mouth. You just took it out my mouth. Intervention, either the thermal scope or the one you can click twice on. And I just basically became an insane sniper. You'll catch me on Counter-Strike taking down teams with a sniper. And I'm talking Counter-Strike. I'm talking like Russian. They're wizards. But if you get me in my flow and I'm running 400 FPS with 800 megabyte down. I got 400 SPF, 800 megabytes download speed. If you catch me after a couple coffees, maybe even like some cacao, I can wipe out teams like, and I just get back into it. Obviously, Counter-Strike isn't as good for quick scoping, but yeah, that was some good times. I just basically forced myself to be a sniper because it's the only gun which really gives you a reward for every kill you get. Because it's like there's never any real luck involved. Obviously, you can do some quick flicks and you can get a quick kill here and there, which is a bit like, oh, didn't know I was going to get that. But just the satisfaction of getting a kill with a sniper is just the one. Being a gamer doesn't mean you have to put many hours in it. Just being an enjoyer and regular gaming, well, yeah, exactly, and regular gaming sessions. So what's the parameter? You know, I could say I like gaming, but it doesn't mean I'm a gamer if you never play a game. Like I could say I like gaming, but I never play any games. Nah, you can't call yourself a fucking gamer. That's like saying I'm a trader but never having an open trade. Like, nah, you're not a trader, bruv. You can't just be like, I like trading, so I'm a trader. No, you're not. Where's your open positions? What's your P&L? Where's your equity curve? What's your historical backtested results from trading? You need to put hours in the game to be called a trader. So a gamer, they got to be putting in 10-hour shifts, bruv. Anyway, guys, I got to bounce. I've got another call in a minute. Yeah, legends, just smash up the like button if you can. Hit that like button. Go get my bot. It's free. You'll make you money. Simple as that. And then get my platform, MDX Algo, because you don't need to listen to me anymore. My tools and my software sell itself. I don't even need to do videos for it to make money or sell itself. So just go have a look at mdxalgo.com. Have a look at the mentoring thing we got going. Just look at the website and just scroll down it. Desktop's the most optimized at the moment. Some of the stuff on mobile is not great. We've got a team right now building making it all perfect on every screen size. But just go on the website and just read. I promise you, it's worth your money. Like, MDX Algo cost me 30K a month to run. For everything we're putting in, newsletter, analysis, indicators, bots, mentors. I'm paying like 10 mentors, development, back-end infrastructure, front-end infrastructure, management teams. Like, yeah, we're talking SimCity is a legendary game, yeah. But yeah, so that's why it costs. As simple as that. But you'll make money. So just check it out. Especially Algo Master. All right. Fucking great stuff, legends. I'll see you on the flippies. Nice little stream. Couple hours one. 2 hours in the mix. Don't even feel that tired, to be honest, after that. Usually if I do a 3-hour one, you can get a bit puffed out at the end of it because I'm talking consistently for 3 hours. So, yeah, we're all right, man. I'll see you guys later. Great to chat. Have a good one.